Boom. Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK. Real talk, true stories, the best in the business.
Yep.
Back with another big one. You get me? Pause. Have to pause it early.
Fucking hell, man.
I like. B, what's good, bro?
Oh, bro.
You telling me?
What you saying, bro?
You telling me?
I'm good, man.
Everything?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah?
But I'm not homosexual, so can we just get through the show without having
pauses?
to check every fucking...
The pause cast.
Back with another big one's kind of wild.
Yeah, back is wild still, you know. You have to, sometimes you just got to stamp it early to let them know that you're not in the gutter like that. You get me?
I'm happy to be here, bro.
The pause cast.
I'm happy to be here.
Let's just say it's another, I was going to say something even worse than, bro. You got to see
The whole podcast scene seems to have gone a bit like homo crazy, bro. like everyone in there, no?
Man can't even have a proper reason
Can't
without
have a normal conversation no more. You know?
Man are saying all sorts of things.
Because this is a big one.
It is.
Oh shit.
It is.
This is a big one.
It's a grown.
No, this is a.
It's a grown epic conversation.
This is pioneer talk today, you know. Still.
Yeah, it is still early doors.
But not washed out pioneer, because certain times that's like a polite way of saying
old
washed out, but
yeah,
we're trying to show respect. Yeah. No, we're not doing that because he's still here.
You know when they call man
this
OG and big bro and all that.
Yeah,
exactly, we're not doing that.
That's what they call me, man. I'm fucking old, bro.
But there's not many man, bro. There's not many man that can truly say that they started. You see, a lot of people jump on stuff, but not a lot of people start stuff.
Yeah, that's true. England love jumping on things.
Not a lot of people invent stuff. Not a lot of people create stuff.
Pioneer and all that.
Yeah.
Pioneer talks today, fam, man.
So we got a man here today. Certain lingos. Woo. He started it.
Yeah? Lingo, yeah? Good lingo.
Certain lingo, he started
Good lingo.
it. We're going to get into it, though. We're going to get into it. We got
Reeko Squeeze in
Reeko
the house.
Squeeze.
You get me?
Yes.
Proper. You
Big
get me?
up.
Appreciate you coming through, bro, man.
Thank you for coming, bro.
And you know what the maddest thing is, bro? I'm going to be real.
Big up the man them in the cut as well.
Yeah, nah, big up the
Thank you for coming. Big up.
Always, man. Once we open the drinks as well, man, I've got you in it. You know what I mean? There's some cups out there, though, I think, still. But, yeah, I think so, out there. But I was going to say that I'm a person that keeps it real on camera as well, yeah? When I started the podcast, when it was audio only and we had like Ill Mill and Russ Clark fucking SAS.
I was about to say
I actually hit him up, you know, and the DM was still there, like from 2016.
Right.
Because at the time, like that drill shit that was going on in England and the trap shit, I know you was early in that, bro. And I used to think, you know what, the Young G's is my bit. Used to bring up his name and that. And I used to be like, yeah, I need to chop it up with one of these kind of guys, bro. That's active at the time, doing their thing, making a stamp on the UK scene for the future. You get me? So, man's not one of them people that acts like, yeah, like you know what I mean? We definitely hollered that in 100% and a long time ago as well. So 100%. Glad that we can make it happen.
100%.
But you know what it is? Before we get into that, we got to pour the drinks, man.
What's this then?
You know what it is, bro? This is that Uche, man.
This is that Uche rum, right?
Yeah, that premium coconut rum.
Looks sweet.
Separate. Gold, yeah. I think I heard it's sweet. You get me? We're gonna find out. You know what? Let me tell you how I come across this though, because you know me, I'm a Ray and nephew Donny.
37 on it.
Yeah, strong. But I'm a Ray and nephew guy, innit?
Right.
So you know when you're in the club, it's Henny, innit? Because rum is carnival time and certain time summer and that, innit? But like, it looks mad if you're in the club and your sparklers come with an ice bucket with the Ray.
You're saying like it looks...
You know what I'm trying to say? Like it looks mad. Like it's... You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it looks a bit showbiz. I can see it like,
it's the showbiz.
With the girls and all that shit. Like, alright, yeah.
And what it is, bruv, it's like...
It looks a bit showbiz.
When you get the rum in the club, bro, and it's in the ice bucket, it's mental, innit? Like it looks mad still.
Yeah.
So you have to get the Henny. You might get the Ciroc. And you might get the Moet, Rosé, whatever, the LP, you know what I mean? But then when you got a Ray and nephew there as one of your bottles and that, people look at it like, bro, the man got the rum in the club, yeah, mad, you get me? Or the Captain Morgan and that, you get me? It's crazy. So this one's like that upper echelon rum. They're trying to set pace and it's UK based, black owned business, Caribbean and Nigerian influence and essence on the name and that.
Nice.
So like they're really trying to like pioneer something over here that I reckon, like, you know how you got the AUs and that? Gonna start seeing these a lot more and that around the West End and that. Do you get me? So
we're gonna
pour that up, man.
Yeah, we'll give it an honest response, innit?
100%, fam. And obviously, raw, because we're Real Talk True Stories, RTTS. We've collaborated with them and they've got a discount code, 10%.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, straight up like that, fam. Sick. So you get me, RTTS 10 is the code. We're gonna put all the info in the description with the website and check it out, man, because you get me, they're doing their thing, man.
UJ coconut premium rum, get you 10%.
That's it, man, you get me. But yeah, man, anyway, that's how that come about. Still, So yeah, let's see. Yeah, you got. You know what I was gonna say though. You see, ends. Yeah, where you from, bro?
Oh shit.
I know it sounds mad to just. Nah, it's calm, bro. I know it sounds mad to start it like that, but I feel like we know you're from South, and South's a big place.
Yeah.
You get me? You got Mr. Lambeth next to me on the right.
Okay.
But I reckon it's like, from what I've been seeing, bro, most of like the people you originally came in the game with, I'd say they were based around like the Streatham, Norbury, Croydonish area. But yourself, SE, right? Am I wrong there? Because that's just me researching. You get me?
Yeah, I'm a weird one, man. Like, I reside and everyone knows me because obviously, like, I'm about in Lewisham mostly, innit? Grove Park. But like, originally, before I moved to Lewisham, I used to live in Waterloo near Kennerton, and I went primary school there as well, innit? So that's how I know a lot of like the Kennerton ones and whatnot, and people out. And then my family, like when I first moved to Grove Park, it's like I moved to Cunch. You get me? So all
That's
of
how I
my,
felt,
yeah,
City boy,
out there I felt. Literally was Cunch. Like my family was like, oh, you moved out miles out. You get me? So my family are not from Lewisham. I don't really have many family in Lewisham. My family's from Lambeth and Southwark and not really. Yeah, Southwark.
Yeah. So South East and
So,
South West.
yeah, I'm out. So I'm more out of South, like majority. You get me? But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm really originally from Lewisham.
You ever been to Grove Park?
Yeah. Funny enough, I drove through it before.
When you come out the station, it's a bit like, where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got this kind of, where am I?
Yeah.
It's a bit like raw.
I feel like
That's how I used to
because
feel.
I never even. It's mad, but I never even went to Peckham my whole life until like 2020.
Yeah.
You get me? Ever? There's no reason for me to go
reason,
there.
yeah.
Makes
Don't know no one
That's
really.
Grove Park's like that as well. no
Yeah,
reason.
that's the same thing.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
When I first moved to Grove, I could get racially attacked.
What? Over there?
Yeah.
Swear down like that.
Yeah, like when I first moved, like the bare, like it was majority.
But like
like,
skinhead youths and that kind of thing.
pikeys and
Yeah.
just like, you get me? And
Mad.
yeah, it was just mostly that. Like, I was kind of the first. Me and my brothers here, like a couple of them was about.
Yeah.
But we went separate schools and whatnot. But
Yeah.
like there was only like not a lot of us. You get me? Like, it was majority white people, and then over the years we kind of like it was difficult. Like even when my mum moved there, she thought like she'd be able to a nice place or whatever.
Yeah, Mumsy was winning.
Yeah,
moving. That's a good move for Mum still.
They had to drop the prices down though years later when we started taking over. Well, the era's it's not like that no more. Innit? I don't know where we all came from, but
You fucked it up, lad.
Whoa.
They fucked it up.
all the black G's started coming out of nowhere. There's thousands
Got
of
the whole
us
set
now.
of man
yeah.
them and
What's-
that, yeah,
what do
yeah,
they
yeah.
call that? That's like reverse.
Yeah,
That's gentrification.
yeah,
but
reverse.
Gentrification.
I don't even know how it happened.
That's
No,
crazy.
I remember
Cool.
how it happened though, because they just started sending bare people. Like, for one, I think it started with the baby mums. Like, they started putting like word. They started
Giving them
like,
a yard,
yeah,
innit?
housing the
Yeah.
baby mums and getting those hostels started coming around. That's where it kind of started. And then people were getting from out of jail.
Yeah.
Were coming here, so like Croydon youths and that would like, butt them on the head.
I thought you were going to say it started with the baby mums, followed by the dodgy boyfriends and stuck around.
Yeah, the dodgy, yeah.
Basically,
Because they all had bad
But
judges.
it was that, yeah.
Yeah, so dating all these
The
dodgy
baby
man.
fathers and that are coming around,
these
the
dodgy man
boyfriends
weaving
and that,
around
yeah.
man's ends.
So it was that at first, you get me, like couple man and that. So then
And start trying to set up
got
shop in
into
the
that
girl's
other
yard.
shit. Right, all of that. That's how it kind of really started when I started seeing more guys and I didn't really have to leave Grove
Yeah,
Park.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Control a
Before
bit more
young
now.
days, bro, like when I first in school,
Jumping on the train back to your cousins.
straight back there every day, every weekend. You get me?
I know them ones.
I'm sleeping until Sunday late, so I got school Monday.
Crazy.
So, but yeah, it changed.
That
innit?
makes sense though, because I don't know much about like deep southeast like that. Do you know what I mean? I've always like been vocal about that innit on the pod. How,
Yeah.
like, man. Like
More familiar with Southwest you were.
yeah, like I grew up west innit. So me, like Battersea Junction, Brixton, Stockwell, normal. Not
I
so
know
much
all
Stockwell.
of that though. All of that for me is normal.
Yeah, you've
as well.
done both.
So it's
Yeah.
like for me, I grew up knowing all of that, and that's like where I grew up.
But showing my
and then
age, showing my
Southeast.
age is probably into the same thing as your bits. Is like when I used to go Brixton, I used to go link like Birdie Rough and all that young, long time ago, Brixton,
Original.
Angeltown and that. Yeah.
So PDC.
Old school, 28 PDC days. And then like Mama go over there, go Junction and that. And then they were showing me that basically bare man moved from their sides to Thornton Heath.
Yeah.
And then Thornton Heath became
I remember that.
a bit more.
Yeah, there was a period
There was
like
like
from like
It was
Bricky
like
and
a
that headed
4 or
up
5
towards
year
Heath.
period
See
still.
what I'm trying to say?
From Croydon.
And
Yeah.
it kind of elevated to the young G's, because I think they were like young 28s and that from Croydon and Brick, from
Yep.
Heath sides,
See what I'm trying to say?
and they were linked. You get me?
Yeah, he was showing me that.
I know a couple of them that actually were generally from town, basically.
And
you know
moved
what I
over there.
mean?
Yeah, see, yeah. So he was showing me that long time ago. So I guess South being big, that's what happens over there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it grows outwards, same way West does and all that. You know what I mean? So
I got you, bro.
Nah,
No,
got you, man.
I was only gonna say people always forget that you can fit literally on a map. You can fit everywhere else in South. South's like half.
Yeah, South's half of London, isn't it?
You get me?
Yeah.
I feel like South is London
No,
sometimes.
words. Same.
South, hey,
There's no need to leave. When
Hey.
you're from South, you don't really have to go nowhere. You know?
Not really.
Nah, you
Not
don't.
really. Kind of. Not really.
Not really. Still.
South East love
Maybe
South,
a young
bro.
little shopping mall or something. Like we ain't really doing.
Yeah,
we ain't really
yeah.
got that. Like, but
That's
other
true
than
stuff.
that, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably the only thing we ain't
You
got.
lot go to shopping
I
mall.
told you, but
Yeah.
you gotta watch out for them South Youths when you raving back in the day, fam, man. You get me?
Still
Especially
do.
as Nah, yeah.
Still do.
I don't really rave no more.
I don't
man.
rave, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't rave no more.
I don't know who
man.
to watch. I hear other
you
area
say
youths
that,
and
innit?
be like, raw, that bookie then.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
you,
You
there's
get me?
there, nowhere you can't go when they start bigging up the ends at South. Hi, it don't matter where you go.
And
bro.
you lot roll deep.
No matter where you go.
That's what
no
it
matter
is
where
as
you
well.
go.
Like, I remember one time we rode one rave once, yeah, and I swear to God, there was like 50 of us, bro. It was heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
South Youth.
Nah, my man, them. It was heavy, bro. 50 man deep. Everyone's got their things.
Where'd you
their
go,
jewels
South?
on the- Nah, it was in like Central somewhere. But you know how like part of Central is near South? You know them, mate? Like, if, like Leicester Square and that. It's better near South.
When you start heading around towards Victoria.
Nah, but even Leicester Square is proper close to Southwest, bro. It's not far, bro.
No.
And I just remember thinking we was deep, bruv, and then
Square's kind of close.
Yeah, it's close.
Like elephant.
then you're there, innit? Bruv, we think, yeah, heavy. Then some South youths pull up. Fuck it, like 100 of them cunts.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to say, man's weak now, like their score is deep. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, fuck it, these youths, you can't take them anywhere, bro. Like you think you're rolling heavy and that, and they
Yeah.
pull up with all the wolves. Do you know what I'm
Partying in
saying?
South made me know made me retire early from partying. So I've gone home many times
Yeah.
and been like,
I ain't going out again.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be in my bed. I can't believe I made it here. I was like, when you rewind back your brain, you're like, raw, that all just happened for no reason in a small little house when they used to call it
Oh, the
shubs.
house parties are
Yeah,
the
the
worst. fam.
Shubs, you know. Oh my days.
House parties is where it pops off, bro.
Go
That's
to
where
a
a lot of beef
shubs.
starts.
Go to a shubs now is like a death wish.
Yeah, I think so. I would. Yeah, you gotta retire from them, bro.
Like,
100%.
was it the parents who don't really care that used to let the youths do this, or was it the parents that just trusted their youths? The fact that they got good youths, so I trust you. Yeah, you can have the whole borough in here. I trust you. Or am I that
Nah,
dad?
but sometimes
or
you
am I the
go
mum that
there,
don't give a
yeah.
Dad's a
shit?
ghetto, you know.
Sometimes you go there, their parents are wilding
Yeah,
out on the
there's
doorstep,
a
like,
ghetto,
oh,
fam.
and they're letting you in, but
Fam.
they're wilding out still.
I
so.
never forget, blood. One house party that I went to when I was younger, bro.
That's true still.
One of the
Yeah.
man them was walking out the girl's mum, bruv, upstairs.
What?
Yeah, blood. Real talk,
Whoa.
fam, man. The mum got.
In West, yeah, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gotta be West still.
Fam, I'm being serious though.
Because
I-
on ends, that's peak.
Bro, it was peak anyway, but the girl's mum was on it, bro.
Oh,
Simple, yeah. Like, she was on it, fam.
Wow.
One of the man them was doggying the mum, bruv. One of the kids was in the room, bruv. I saw it.
Fam,
Yeah.
please, fam.
that's dangerous still. That's
The house party is different, blood. You get
You
me?
ready to kill or die about
Fam,
your dog
you know what it
people's
is?
mum in their own house?
There was no pops though, innit? So like, there was no one to really say anything. She wanted what she liked what she got, innit? You get me? That's it. She wanted that.
Yeah, them house parties are
Yeah,
dangerous.
mad thing. But yeah, man, I fucked you up, bro.
Just a little still. I don't know where. I don't really know where to go from there.
Innit?
Bro,
That was
what
crazy.
happens now?
No, but bro, that's mad though, innit? That's
Yeah.
the thing. Still, that happened, bro. Like when that was when I was in like year 10 and that, fam.
Year 10.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, shit like
Mad
that
house
all the
parties,
time.
bro. They never had a house party again. That household,
Is
bro.
it because I said the thing about good parents and bad parents?
Yeah, that's bad parenting, bro.
So you, that's why
That's
you brought this
bad.
up.
Hey,
innit?
that's bad parenting, bro.
That's terrible
Yeah,
parenting.
that's mad.
That's terrible.
crazy
You get
still.
me?
Just give the kids away, bruv. Just give her away, bro.
Fam,
But yeah,
fully
She'd done that in her spare time as well. She
I
done,
like.
she done that
At least the
around
next day.
Everyone.
Yeah, bro. You
Just
get
couldn't
me?
wait.
So Reeko decided basically from an early age, fuck the shubses,
Yeah.
fuck the dances.
Long,
Retire.
Yeah.
long.
But then at the same time, I get this impression that I feel like you've been a local celebrity for years,
Oh, yeah.
you know? So
bait outside.
Yeah, it's different. I think when you can move, when you can navigate and maneuver, and no one recognizes you for nothing, no reason, and then that's different. Cut you where you want. But if you're a bit of a big deal everywhere you go, probably bring you to an end sooner because you're like, you know what,
it's bait.
You know.
Yeah, especially in Lewisham back then. Because like, I would say I was a hood celeb still, but in my hood, and maybe a little bit in South, like if you paid attention, but mostly in my area in Lewisham, innit? So when you go into these parties, these little girls and these little youths and that, they all know you. And
Haters and fans.
Yeah, haters and fans.
You gotta identify who's what.
Identify what's going on and what's happening. So sometimes it makes you move a bit weird, innit? A bit mad, and I hated moving like that. But sometimes.
Like, paranoid, isn't it?
Now there was a point where man's paro, but I kind of, you know, when you're young, you think you're invincible. So you're like, fuck that anyway. But then circumstances happen in life, your friends, you just realise, life is not stupid. Like you're just dumb to keep walking around. And
now that's a fact, bro. People that let their like ego dictate where they go and what they do, they're gonna lose, bro. You're gonna lose.
I lost bare friends to this man just being like that. I've been like that, and 30 seconds later, something's happened, and I'm thinking, bro, why do I even feel like that?
It always happens as well when you ignore your gut feeling. You know, when you're in a dance and it's spooky, blood, and you know it's mad. The vibes is mad. The energy's off.
But I think that's why that's one thing all my brethren know about me is I follow my gut everywhere we go, and that's what they say at the end of the day. They always say, "Oh, Reeko's the smartest," because if I feel something, I told the man them they don't listen. I'll do it by myself. I don't wait for no one to do it all the time, and then something happens, and I'm like, "Bro, I'll say it." You get me? I just follow it all the time, but sometimes I didn't used to. You get me? Sometimes the younger days you used to follow your brethren's gut.
That's because you're young though.
And then you get me? But I kind of fell out of that from early. You get me?
I think originally people start off maybe following the person who seems the most confident about what the move is. Kind of buy into them.
The fake leader, the early leader.
Because when you come out on the roads, you have to look to someone. You can't come out here blind, innit? So you have to look to somebody that you respect or rate, or that's how I want to be, or I want to be better than him, or you get me? There's somebody you got who it's got to be like that too, or else you're not gonna be out here, innit? You get me? So
like, there's always a leader.
There's always kind of your leader or a leader, innit?
Yeah, and then they've got a leader.
But it's up to you now how far you take their take what they're doing, innit? So.
Because some people just follow,
until this day, and like
they walk into their own death.
From I know niggas from teens when we first started, they were the greatest followers, and they're still it now. Still that following soldier. They're the greatest. Like, bro, like you get me? They're gonna follow. And look around to this day, grown men, they're still following now.
That's weird though, isn't it?
It's weird, bro.
Very weird, man.
That's all they know is how to follow,
manipulative leaders.
No, but that's all they is. Certain man, they only know how to follow. They don't know how to run their own thing. They don't know how to run their own thing, do their own thing, have their own mind, start their own trends. They don't know how to do it.
They're weird though, isn't it?
It's the safer option though. Yeah. For people who like to play safe.
It's easy for bear, man.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah. Because you're not the leader, so it's not your responsibility. It's not your accountability.
Nothing lies on you. Never lies on you. I know. I got someone in mind, a couple people in mind where. Nothing's ever fell back on their lap. It's always been clean. But the worst type of man. They've just been ready to follow.
The worst type of man, the man who, when it's time to pipe up, they know how to pipe up. But when it's time to be accountable for what's gone left, they know how to dodge them bullets quick.
Fall back into the...
Technically, he was the... Do you get me? It's like, right, when we were putting it together, you had a lot to say. But technically...
Come on.
What,
get me?
For them, man.
Yeah. I'll get it.
No. Uche... I'll find a rum. You get me? Let's find out. Oh shit.
Yeah, where's this bookie here? Because it's got SW sometimes as well.
I know it. They fix up.
So you get to Fulham.
You start getting confused. Alright, where am I?
Fulham's all conflicted.
Yeah, what's that other era? Roll.
Roehampton.
Yeah. Them areas there confusing.
Bro, Fulham, I used to have a girlfriend there when I was young, I was with her for times. I used to basically live in her yard a lot, SW6. And then youths from like Junction or Battersea will come over to link girls and that on the block. And it would be like, these are sometimes when they're ready, they're West people. And then when they're ready, they're from South as well. But I'm like, you ain't crossed the bridge.
That's hard.
No. Yeah, you ain't crossed the bridge.
They got all the patterns. Because the West youths are just known for bread. Like, we know that. You don't live.
That's
in
a fact.
You don't live in the city basically with
West End.
You get me? You lot got it, innit? Like,
That's the thing. You see, so I think with West, like, your conditions in West ain't harsh, like, compared to man.
that's how we
Like,
saw it.
and no offense by that.
No, but you know what?
It's not harsh like that.
No, do you know what?
Like, even your, sorry, go
No, go on, continue.
Like you ain't really got the whole. I'm just saying. I'm not. No offense, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
not offended, bro.
Alright, cool, good. But it's like,
I hear him out though, because there's some houses here. It's like come like flipping Downing Street. Man can't.
facts.
I'm not trying to say man
can't smoke man on Downing
This is what I'm
Street.
trying to
No,
say.
bro, I know, bro.
That's flames. You get me? So that's
Man, I've been smoked on these streets, bro.
Nah, but-
and I see it.
Nah,
and I
but-
get it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling him. Because you gotta respect them because certain man do have to grind out on these blatant streets. Because bro, I've gone to Jamaica, bro, where like man seeing the millionaires right here. And the poverty right here in the 30-second walk. You get me? And man can't really.
Mad,
they're the same area, but you can't. You get me? So there is poverty in here, but the way they've built it in here is not built like anywhere else in London.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Go on, I'll go.
If you hear, what I'm saying, what is it? You see when you hear about, an estate or an area in South, and you hear about all the badness that's kicking up in there, nitties in the lift, whatever, whatever. More time.
Sounds like my estate.
No,
But you listen.
more time when you come to see the ends, be it a young little Deptford or little Angel Town, whatever. Like these estates, they look like what they sound like.
Straight away.
Whereas in West, in my block, rare, Afghanistan, this, that. You come and see the area. You come and see the area, and it looks like Reeko said.
Go Aylesbury Estate. I used to live there.
Oh, that was nasty, bro. They knocked it down, didn't it?
They're trying.
That was the
Aylesbury Estate is
Elephant and Castle, isn't it?
depending on
Woolworth Road.
Woolworth Road, that's it.
That's either the best or worst estate ever built, depending on where you are.
What,
on the line, you understand?
Aylesbury.
Well, because it's near things.
If you're kicking up badness and that, you need to get away. That's the best estate that was ever built.
Big, innit?
That estate.
Get me? Whereas if if it's your job to bring them down,
It's long.
that's the worst estate ever.
But like, what would you say? Would you say South Kilburn's west?
It's northwest, South Kilburn. Yeah, South Kilburn's north.
Because some of these areas there, like South Kilburn and that, and like, Stonebridge more northwest.
Stonebridge greasy, bro.
Yeah, but these areas though, they're full of nitties, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
They're full of people, deprived people from that live around here that can't really mingle with these people that have to cram themselves into estates. So they get it, because like, bro, man used to chill in Kennerton, bro, and like Kennerton youths though. If people don't know, Kennerton youths can and most of them do get it because of the area they live in, bro. They live near a lot of these areas, bro. Like where I'm from, I don't, you know how far I have to travel to go to like these type of areas, bro. Like the areas that are surround Kennington and like Vauxhall and all these areas, bro. It's a lot of money to be made, bro. And it's like you can look at them and be like, they're rich areas, but there's bare deprived bits in them areas where people grind and actually make a killing. And obviously, if they're making a killing, then it's that, innit? After you get me, it starts war and whatnot. So I don't look at areas and see, I don't look at areas and see, rich, and because if it's like that, then there's something going on as well. But it might not be like the ends though.
No, I understand what you're both saying though.
Might not be like the ends. The ends is more majority.
I think Reeko makes a good point though.
I was gonna say I'm onto West though.
Oh, here you go.
Because I'm onto you. Because
trying to give him props.
You've got side against West side.
Quickly like that, bro.
Before we move on,
Yes,
that's
things
what
against
you
everyone,
say.
bro. Central Cee, the lot.
That's a previous episode. Let's not do that. Let's let that episode breathe over there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, say no more.
You already set a man up on the
Go to, man.
West, at one point, at a different time in my life, I used to do deliveries, on the side. And I remember doing a delivery in West. No, you don't. And I remember doing a delivery in West. And it was one of them Downing Street roads. Might have been near, one of them Downing Street roads.
Down the street.
And man buzzed it. No, but man buzzed it.
Yeah, number 10.
And you went through the first door. Yeah. And then once you go inside, it looks like shit. From the outside, it's like $1 million house. Man, go through the door, graffiti,
I've seen that bed.
piss.
That's what I'm saying.
It looks fucked. I'm like, raw. Why is it so bad outside like that?
Like I said, I know a couple of men from bro, they brought me to these nice posh houses, and I was going into them, and it's fuck.
Once you get inside, you see what I'm saying?
And I'm like, bro, I thought we were about to go
somewhere nice.
Eat some tea and crumpets. What are we doing here?
You know what it is, blood? You see, like growing up, one of the worst estates in West, that was known for like heavy drugs, and that was South Acton. His nickname was South Crackton.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, South Acton's greasy. Like even the youths that like, let's say,
Where's that near again?
Acton is like, one side of Acton is Ealing, which is a rich borough. One side of Acton's Chiswick, it's rich.
Okay, yeah.
And then Acton is like, it's next to like Bush and all that as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm trying to remember who's from there. I think.
Podgy Figures, old school. But that's like, there's not, Young G's, you got that original third, like Cavelli and all that, them young boys that do Flag Blue and that, they're over there. But they're not like, they're like more like drill rappers that are outside doing their thing, press play and that, you know what I mean? But there's not really, back in the day, Grime, you had like Purple, and even Purple, you would hear him rap and that, and you're not going to think he's from the ghetto.
Why? Because
he was more like conscious and that. Yeah. But normally, that's why he was like that, because he's from such a bad place.
Okay.
Like, South Crackton was one of them ends, bro. I just remember one time when we went to someone's yard, they knocked the door, and when they've opened the door, the youth was like cooking work with his pops. Do you know what I mean? Like on a calm thing, like come back later, we're busy and that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's one of them ends that was naughty.
For certain areas as well, the feds are different.
Yeah.
So when the feds are different, the crimes are different. You know what I mean? The way people
I think they built a police station on that state in the long run.
Move and that, yeah.
Yeah, to clean it up and that. But you got like Mozart, the old Mozart before they knocked it down. That's actually been knocked down, you know, Mozart. A lot of people don't know that. They see, because Fredo and Ratlin were so lit. People see like that's Mozart.
But you know what it is, man can kind of, now you're saying that, I ain't seen them like make a video like that in time.
But that's still there.
Still there?
Yeah, the red brick bit. But like back in the day, Mozart Estate in the old days was bigger.
Oh, bigger.
Yeah, and they licked it down and that because it was like very poor, and it's in the area where they don't want you to see poor because it's near Paddington and that. It's like what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Them type of areas, they seclude them off, you know.
White City Estate is massive, you know.
You can never buck it, bro.
White City Estate is huge, bro. Like White City Estate is like
you have to go in there.
Yeah, but it's like a bus to get through the whole thing, and like you know, like it's a journey.
Yeah, because they don't want you to see it.
They keep it out of the way, fam.
They don't want you to see it.
But West is weird like that, bro, because you get like random estates in like, even in like South Ealing, big up the South Ealing lot. Like you would never think that Ealing has an estate like that, but they got like two of them in South Ealing, West Ealing, whatever. And you're right though. I know what you're saying though. You see when you cut through certain parts of South here, it's just bare blocks, block after block, estate after estate. Do you get it? But then saying that, I've been parts of South East and that, where it's like fucking hell, I could move over it.
Bro, like Grove is one of the least blocks.
Grove's weird though.
We're kind of set up like West.
Oh, your Grove, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Grove Park. Yeah. We're kind of set up like West, how our roads are straight.
Houses and that.
Houses are, you get me? Just kind of houses on long roads.
We've
got our estates and our flats, but they're just there.
Yeah. They might not even be too vacant. They're a bit vacant sometimes. So people
certain areas don't even have roads and it's just estates. So our area is similar to the burbs, bro. Like we kind of like, bro, when man kind of grew up, bro, no one rated man's thing. For man to even rate man,
you put it on the map and that.
Yeah, for man to even rate man and say Grove this and that, it's man, bro. Like,
That makes sense.
There's no one else banging. People from the ends didn't used to rep the ends. Will go Deptford and Catford.
Yeah, I noticed that about them sides.
Yeah, me and then
you have the GB lot.
Man will come back and start repping the ends now. And I knew you for my whole life, but you used to go to other places, bro. Like,
Hayes had that where I'm from as well, where you get me, man and mad cousins in like Bush and and you go where the action's at and where the girls are and the parties.
It was popular. But see, Grove, one thing about Grove, it's always been a cut through, and it always had parties where everyone's come there. So like even that man's ops and all of that, man grew with man's ops because of Grove.
Right,
because Grove, you could come there, man had studio there, man had football schemes and that there, man had bare parties. Like if you hear a party, you can go Chimbrook Grove, one yardie thing, gal thing.
Because there's a lot of Jamaicans in Lewisham, you know. I didn't realise that till later on.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Jamaican stores. They've actually on a poll, it was officially one of the most Jamaican areas in London. Yeah, it was actually, they said it was ahead of like Brent.
Yeah, because even when we have People's Day and stuff like that, that's more Caribbean and
that's sick.
It's been like that still.
When did I go over there for Honor Oak and that and Broccoli and that, and then that was the first time I started realising
so I'm
about them ends.
Honor Oak, that's like,
it's nice.
That's like the slash. That's not even Lewisham, I wouldn't even say.
It's on the border, yeah.
I wouldn't call that Lewisham.
Got you.
Broccoli, yeah.
Broccoli is defo heavy, isn't it?
Broccoli, yeah.
So what? He made a joke, obviously, off camera about Chucky. You get me? And it's mad because I thought I was slick with that one, innit? Like I was doing my research and I found that freestyle back in the day. But it calls you by Reeko Squeeze because they've obviously relabeled it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I see that. I don't know why they did that.
It's because they want the views, bro.
Yeah, of course.
But keep it real. But obviously at the time you're saying Chucky, you're walking man around the bits and that. You get me?
Yeah.
So how long you been? You look quite young there.
Yeah.
When did you start with fucking with the music thing and that?
Music thing, like I said, yeah, bro. We had this like studio thing in like down in Grove Park, yeah. Back in the days, like man was in there 7, 8 and shit, yeah. Probably even before that. You get me? We had this studio thing where like there's a tattoo salon there now, but I think the studio used to be there. It's like man used to do pirate radio. It's grime days, isn't it?
Yeah, grime. Yeah.
Man go there and just lay their sets and
Proper.
go ham red to. That is where man kinda. I'm man's cousin from Bricky, and I got a cousin from Bricky. Well, he used to live in Bricky at the time. That he's really where I wanted to rap from, him personally. But where I got started is yeah, man. We had a studio in Downham. I think it was called Downham Beats or something. And yeah, man, Bear Man used to pull up there, bro. Like Bear Man, you see, Strapzy.
Yeah, that's his people, man.
Bro, that's how I meet him there. I might have met him there, yeah. Like, bro, me and him were kind of in the same group. Like,
swear on.
I was the youngest of his group, you get me?
Oh, okay.
Cozzy and, people like that.
Oh, yeah, Cozzy Grime, innit?
Yeah. Bear Man from the ends, like, whoever's around man's generation will know man from there.
What's
from
them
early,
over there?
before any
Little D
badness.
and all that. Little D?
Little D, the white youth from Ghetto.
He was cold,
Yeah, he was cold. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, majority of them guys will know, man, from before the badness thing when man used to come there as a little youth and just to get me spray bars. So the music thing kind of started there, but everyone's done that, bro. So I wouldn't say that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's not
how you get into it, innit?
Yeah, so if it depends what you're saying, the music, but that's where I first.
Now, that's still good. That's a good entry point, bro, because I think
that's an entry point.
Yeah, I think that's sick because it kind of shows why you're so versatile.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because like I feel like you've said it before, innit? Where like drill, when they come from grime, they kind of they attack drill a bit better because they've got that up tempo flow.
But it's like,
you know what I mean?
I was a fan. It's like
Natural
so
transition.
crazy because even though I was a fan of like Dizzy and So Solid and whatnot, I was still like, I can't even remember, maybe 50 Cent might have been coming and I was still like a rap head, you get me, in America and whatnot. So it just wasn't popular, so I didn't do it.
That's what I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not like I didn't know what it was or I didn't want to do it. It just weren't really
There weren't no examples.
Yeah, there weren't no
I've said that
examples
before on the pod,
until
innit?
it started really happening. I think Gigs really gave man that
Hell yeah.
example of.
Bro, you're sick for that
Yeah,
because
man.
I just said that. I went all out on the last episode, like waving the flag for that. He's what he
For
is the
me
epitome of
personally,
UK
yeah,
rap.
for me personally, I can't say for everyone, but it should be for everyone because I was around and you get
bro.
me, it's that
Facts,
type of thing.
You made everyone stop
But
doing grime.
if I think about it, he kind of gave man the way of doing it, innit?
Blueprint,
Like
innit?
the blueprint. All right, cool, man could do it like this, man could sound like this, man can ride on these beats, and you get me. So and that's why I respect my career because all these millions of views, all of that, I don't care about that. But when people like Gigs and that who people see them as normal people now, but he's big man up and
that's
show
heavy.
man respect, and they're people that man was a kid, bro, walking
Listening
to
to the
primary
tape and
school
that.
and you get me listening to him. So it's like, bro, that's the epitome of the game, innit? Because that's how I started the game. So for someone to start the game and pioneers were talking, like pioneering their thing and they're appreciating what you're doing, like that's really the
never
main
small
thing
up your thing, bro. Pause, because that's one of them things where like that's one of them things where it's like, fam. He said, "Oh yeah, everyone knows you, like Gigs is normal," but bro, at one point, like to have someone like that say, "Yo, bro, you're cold," and that, that's sick, fam. That's heavy motivation,
word,
bro.
fam.
Yeah,
It did motivate man at the time.
and
still.
the views is heavy, bro.
It's
Like you said,
man,
I was
at
gonna
the
touch
time
on that
still.
later.
More than him, but like there's a lot of other guys as well in like
can imagine
pioneers in this thing that show man love. You get
Yeah.
me? But I don't need to shout.
Nah, I hear that.
Respect
Still.
everyone.
Nah, if
though,
they
like,
pop up,
get
they
me?
pop
I
up, innit?
appreciate
Yeah.
everyone. Anyone that does that, bro, I fully appreciate it. Like at all times, I actually take that in more than the views and all of that shit.
Yeah,
like,
it means
that
more.
Shit, means more.
Yeah. Because views is a weird thing, you know. Views,
Yeah,
like obviously
man.
they're a good indication of how popular you are, but a lot of people
Man,
can cop
seen
them.
people laugh at. Man, seen people put stuff. I've seen people put on a video to laugh at, and it's got 10 million views, but we're laughing at.
Yeah,
it.
do you know what I'm trying to
You know what I mean?
say?
So
Yeah,
what does it
like
mean,
Big Shaq.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like.
Scooter pop pop.
Oh, we're
and
just
that.
laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's shit, and but
Yeah,
it's got mad.
yeah.
You get me? So like the views, it's just you gotta take it with a pinch of salt certain times.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But
I remember-
but it looks organic, guilting though.
Yeah, because I started the game where bro, getting 100K was a meal, bro.
I remember.
Like, man felt, you get me?
If you got 20, you was doing
You get
alright.
me? Like you said, man was a hood celebrity off 50K, 100K videos.
Yeah,
but
hell
the
yeah.
whole hood knew.
Oh, that's a
man.
lot of people, though.
You get me? That's
Yeah,
a lot of people back
man.
then. But bro, saying that now, that's a joke thing.
Yeah,
But you
the
get
games,
me?
social
Man
media
didn't
changed
hit
it, though.
M's and that back then, like SG days when I was Chucky. I didn't really hit M's, but we still hit the masses, bro. And like. That was the thing of we have to see it. That's why I saw it like, alright, cool. Man, just stay in man's lane and
grind.
hit who we need to hit. You get me? And that's why I see it, bro.
So you flirted with grime. When did you realise that, like, you heard gigs and that come through 07 and that year, and you're like, right, this rap thing's real then?
Yeah.
So you decided, fuck it, I'm gonna start writing to what, American beats, or because your sound is like when you go back to the essence of like your early years dropping videos and that, it's very like, I say trap with a bit of drill and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's early, you know. Because if you deep it, the Chicago youths and that, when they come out with a drill thing, Chief Keef and all that, what's that, 2012? Something like that?
Early 2010.
So you lot, not long after that, bro, really, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck, because it's kind of like, fam, man, them man's come out 2012, it's evolved. Little Durk's not even big yet out there, really.
That's what I'm saying. So I've had two sort of things. So what we talk about, like the section times.
Yeah, what year was that though? Because I'm trying, timeline wise, I know you started young, innit? So
Been like maybe 09 or 10 or something.
yeah, that's early 09 or 10, bro.
Yeah.
How'd you buck them? Because different ends as well, right?
Yeah.
Go on, what you saying?
No, go on.
How about them?
Yeah.
Through my cousins, through family members still. Like one of my cousins, like fully chilled them day to day, innit?
Yeah.
Like, every day. Obviously, I wasn't really into all of the linking out of Bear Man and all of that stuff. So that's why this thing was kind of like a proper thing to me.
Yeah.
I wasn't really into that, especially at them times, man. I was kind of deep into what everyone was doing. But I had been banned from Lewisham, to be fair. So,
How you managed that, man?
Couple people in, I
It's
think
just
there's a
been
couple
on me,
people
man.
in
You know, you just catch bare cases.
that generation.
I think I was in jail, and for them to bail me, that was part of my bail condition. I had to accept.
Can't go
it.
back to Lewisham Borough.
So I accepted it. But I think I lived with my nan. In,
What year was that? Do you remember the year? Was that 09 as
That
well?
might have been 010.
010.
If I went jail, to be fair.
What was that for?
Robbery. Yeah, robbery. I think it was like phone robberies and some shit.
Street robbery and that.
Yeah, street robberies, and I think offensive weapon. I think I had a knife one time.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me.
Yeah.
So
no going back to Lewisham.
no going back to Lewisham, trying to keep band man and whatnot. So I think I stayed at my nan's, my grandma's house in Streatham. But that didn't really the reason why I linked them. But me staying in Streatham wasn't the reason why I linked them. More that I linked back up with my cousin, because like I said, I used to lived back down them sides.
Yeah.
My cousin's from Tulsa. So I used to link with him all the time. But when I moved to Thingy, it's like country, bro. Especially as kids that didn't drive, we didn't jump on trains.
It's long, innit?
It's a madness. It's long. They thought man was in country. So I didn't
late
see
trains
some of
home
my
and that.
cousins for years, bro.
Usually.
I didn't see him for long.
Yeah.
But obviously, like you said, my name's kind of getting there. So he found me on Facebook, and he's been seeing my shit on YouTube. So he's
You got a big family, yeah?
He's found me, kinda. Let me. He found my stuff on YouTube, and he shouted me, and he let me know he lived like not far. Like the maddest thing is, he actually moved from Tulsa and that somewhere closer to man, like Penge.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Penge, yeah.
Let me. These times I didn't know Penge. I knew Penge as in they beef man's end.
Oh, swear.
From young, yeah, because from young there's always been some Blue Bar Penge tension that I wasn't involved in. Man had a separate thing. But I just hear it, innit? So I've had no reason to ever go Penge. I knew I'm a bait Lewisham, if I go there, it's whatever. But
they don't know who you are.
These times I didn't give a fuck, innit? So at these times I was kind of established, innit? Like not established, but establishing myself where I don't care who will get me. I want a young youth. So I went, linked my cousin, then I bucked into these youths. It was kind of intriguing for me because I think, bro, I never even heard of Penge like that, and these some random youths here, bro, like, but I chilling there. They look like youths man can relate to. You get me? Not just some any weirdos. You get me? Youths man can relate to and that. I'm like, raw. You get me? I kind of shocked to listen to their music and that. I'm like, oh shit, this what's going on over here. They kind of knew who I was, obviously.
Oh, so they already knew about your thing and that?
Yeah, he knew about man. That man's gang was big, innit?
Yeah.
And man's name was decent. Obviously, through my cousin as well, I'm sure that it made all sense.
Yeah.
Innit? So they knew who man was. I don't know how much, but they knew who man was. And then, yeah, man. And then we were just all on the road, so we was just connecting to bare shit man was doing. It was nothing to do with music, bro. Like, just doing bare things, bro, out on the roads at first.
Chilling and that.
Really getting the relationship up there, you get me, and building man's trust with each
Building
other.
the rapport.
Yeah, just becoming brethren.
Yeah, becoming brethren and just doing one or two little things on the road.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Then
Hanging out.
Yeah, hanging
Kicking
out,
it.
kicking it, smoking weed, whatever, you get me?
Yeah, man.
Thinking gal and then
Morley's thing. Yeah, but
that's how it really started off, innocent, really, and then, yeah, man. But see me, one thing I give to them from the first day. See me, I don't know. I can just hear something and just know, like,
if it's good or not.
Yeah, everything I've been in is just like, I know it's not gonna be no side man thing. It's gonna be something full throttle. You get me? And I just heard their thing, and I was like, yo, this thing is, you get me? They're different. You get me? I've been everywhere in South, bro. These men are different. If anyone hears this, you get
going
me?
off.
It's going off. You get me?
Personally, I was going to say that the first time I came across you specifically was it was a tune with I think yourself, Tef, and you went last. Ring.
Oh shit! Oh,
ring, met my young boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, me, Sleek, Swift, Tef.
That's the one.
Cold.
That was the first tune I've ever heard when I came across you, and I remember, and this is the thing with groups, right? When every member of a group isn't on a song, you don't. If it's the first time you've come across the group, you don't necessarily know
the whole group.
You think this is the group.
Yeah.
You don't know. There's four members of the group that are on this song. You don't know.
Yeah, facts.
And I remember obviously a couple of tunes came out after that, and then I really started taking in what was going on at that time. But one thing that really sticks in me, because obviously now, looking back historically, people will say, yeah, Section, 6-7, so on. But I think, to be fair, I know 6-7 get a lot of the they get a lot of the credit as the UK drill innovators. But I haven't thought about how this is gonna come out my mouth right now, so I'm winging it. Like, pause. I'm winging it. But what I'm gonna say is the group thing.
It's the best thing.
The group thing. I was gonna say the whole crew thing. I feel like you man put at that time the whole crew thing back in style, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because after the grab, I can land it now. Yeah.
Bro, we used to run with.
I agree.
So
we used to run with that boy band entertainment type of like banter. You get me? We used to call ourselves a boy band, like, you get me? Because that's what people see us as. But we knew we were active.
But
bro,
you brought it back to the forefront, bro.
Yeah, because people
almost like a new school. So
because people used to look at it and kind of think it was a wash thing, a bunch of you singing, rapping together.
Nah,
but
man.
we made it like, bro, we're seriously out on these streets and like we're rapping together as a collective. You get me? So it was. I know exactly what he's saying, because we kind of brought it back into style where we're seeing it now, where people can form a crew and it's normal and rap, but it wasn't. It wasn't too normal them days. It was kind of seen as a
Solid Crew was way back.
Way back.
Deep was way
It's
back.
starting to fizzle again now a bit. Sorry to cut you, because what's happened is that
off bees now, you think?
Because what it is that you got, like, if you say okay, cool, you can go okay. Reeko and them was like the first to bring crews back. After that, you've now had about 5 years worth of all these
bare clicks,
crews, gangs, whatever. But then, because it's been so long,
but I think it's still in style though.
I was gonna say though, bro.
The way the off-beat's done it kind of left it.
No, 100%.
They're heavy.
But you've got teams now where, because of the time that they've had to grow in that, you got some teams where people have now grown into like star members of the team, where now I've got my own thing running now, I've got my own little solo career. So you've had people break out of these crews now, and they're now
that's one thing
on their team.
That's one thing we wasn't on back then. I remember it was Section only. We never used to branch out.
That's the name of the first
that was
project,
the
wasn't
thing.
it?
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was our motto, bro. Like, we kind of like, that's why we named it that, because it was Section only. It was, bro, if you pre it, bro, it was section only, man.
Yeah,
Never featured with no one, bro.
Bare
Tef
man,
and
just
all
the
of
same
these,
man them on the tunes.
Tef and all of these guys were coming through family, bro.
In-house,
like snakes and in-house, like
Shout
it's gotta
out
be
to- hey,
people,
what,
bro.
snakes, fighting kill you, though.
Family,
Hey,
guy, you get me? Like we're
please.
coming through in-house, you get me? Like a lot of people wasn't going out and reaching out to people. Me, kind of personally. Why it was easy for me solo because I had these links.
That's
you
to
get
say
me?
because
I was kind of the guy trying to
more around.
branch all of this stuff, but we were just keeping it in house for a very long time.
Straight.
So when I left, it was kind of not difficult. Innit?
Did you? Sorry to cut you, bro.
No,
you,
come.
you just say you left before they won a mobile and stuff. You'd already departed, right?
Yeah.
Early, innit? Early.
It was mad. It's like, say like you're in the Premier League, yeah, and you leave like.
I think you left
30
before I
games.
I'm gonna
gave
say
you,
something, you know.
Like
Go after
30
you,
games
after
or
you.
28
I'm
games
gonna say
before.
something
Like
after you, though.
everything that they kind of
building up.
Yeah, everything that they kind of got on whatever was man's process. You get me? So
He was on the grind.
I always, when people laughing at that situation at that time, because I was getting loads of people being, like, get me? At that time, I kind of saw it as, okay, I can do it then. Because what they're going and what they're achieving is off the back of what I was involved
there,
in.
bro.
Yeah, not like this was another period. You get me? Like, I remember when they got that fire in the booth. Was it fire in the booth? Yeah, with Charlie Sloth.
Yeah.
Them times that was a mad thing, innit?
Yeah,
So that's how
yeah.
for
Fire
me
in
to
the
even
Booth was
remember it,
brazy
it was
back then.
brazy.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah,
normal now, but it was a mad thing.
Now it's
back then.
dead, bruv. Like,
It was
came on now,
it was a
even-
mad thing. But when they got that was a couple of weeks after I just left them. And I
was
felt
it
like,
that- it was
okay,
that close, yeah?
if Charlie's heard about them,
He probably thought you was
must
coming.
have heard about me.
Not heard about
You
mine.
get
He
me?
probably
So I
thought you was
just-
coming.
Probably might
Yeah,
have.
he
You get
probably
me?
did.
It weren't too long
probably asked
after
you
a
where you
lot
were
of
and
these
that,
things. Like a couple months later, they done this just Drake stuff and all of this. Even off.
That's what I'm about to say.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I
but
forgot about that.
off tunes. Some of them are
Off
off
the back
tunes
of-
that I wasn't
You were-
there with. Yeah,
about to
don't
say
get twisted.
something,
There's a
you
couple
know.
tunes that I weren't there
I was
with
about to say something.
that they did blow off that I don't take credit for, but the momentum
Comes
is still
from
there.
the
People-
build up.
So when people look back on Section, Smoke Boys, whatnot, obviously, okay.
No, Smoke Boys is
Obviously,
mad.
that's their own. No, but that's a separate.
yeah, yeah,
we probably need one of them on here to have that conversation.
Yeah,
Obviously,
man,
Reeko had long gone on his own path, long before all of that.
Yeah.
But my question was to you, was to say, this is your fault, you know. Say to you, when you so you see how, like you just said, like you've parted ways, and then certain looks started coming in the direction of the group shortly after you parted ways. I want to say, as someone who's been locked into what you lot have been on pretty much the whole time, when I look back on the whole, this is what I was going to say, when I look back on the whole Section Smoke Boys discography, my favourite tunes are the tunes that were made when you were there. When I look back on it now.
Yeah, when you look back on it.
But the thing is that the tunes like Trapping Ain't Dead and stuff like that, at
They
the
come after,
time,
innit?
they
At the
they
time
were
were
getting the,
jumping.
you know what I'm trying to say,
That was the big-
and
that's their biggest song, innit?
and it was jumping.
Yeah.
Can't say it ain't jumping,
Yeah,
but
man can't be a hater.
but
bro.
I could tell. My point is I could tell, right, that there came this tipping point where it was like there was a lot of new youths that were now fans of Section.
Because of the
And I knew they didn't know about the Reeko's era. I knew they didn't know that era.
Yeah.
They kind of came,
Them ones.
post
Yeah.
that era.
They jumped on the wave.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's been
Yeah.
there's I've played, obviously, like, I've got some people around me that are a bit younger, whatever. I've played a couple tunes because, like I said, my favourite tunes were tunes that you were on, like Trophy and shit like that. So certain
Trophy's
tunes
big.
I'll play.
That shit's hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was cold, bro, nuts. So
Yeah,
certain
that's like real
tunes,
shit.
I'll play them. And then the man will say, right, who was that? And I say it was them lot. And the man will say, really? Raw. Like, I say, yeah. You know, they had a whole fucking career, you know, before the Mobile Awards. You know
always
what I'm
bare
saying?
grinding
Like,
that
they had a
goes
whole
unseen, innit?
fucking run
I know
before the
you-
Mobile.
I know
Like,
bare people
you
don't
know what I'm
even
saying?
remember them.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
mad.
saying?
It's like that's what got them there, innit?
Yeah,
And like
the process is mad.
the process is mad, bro. That's why I don't hate on it or I don't look at a man's thing and be like, raw. Like all of this thing I look at, like
Pause.
what happened?
You said don't look at a man's thing like raw.
Oh,
just,
that
I
is
got your back.
Yeah, you
Pause.
got me, you got me,
Yeah,
you got it.
go ahead.
But no, like
All in context.
this whole thing, you gotta look at it. You kind of gotta look at it like everyone's like the process got them there, innit?
100%.
Like the way we built, the way like I kind of thought.
Nothing goes unsaid, like, and unheard. And
I kind of thought that formula.
it's like G Unit, bro.
I don't know if I
Can I say
I don't want
this?
to be a hater, innit?
I've got a metaphor.
Like
first.
I'm not a hater in it, but
No.
I saw the formula leaving them. Wow, Trapping Ain't Dead, all of this. I saw the formula, and I was like, I did have to ask myself, how long would this last?
Oh, okay.
I might have been the first person to ask that because I saw it. I know how we started. I know how we came through, and I know what everyone wanted. And something shifted.
Right.
Something shifted a lot, and like from there, I kind of used that as my advantage. You know, like I kind of used that as my advantage because when I see it now, like I kind of was right about it. Like a lot of people, even these man, they can't say I'm lying. Them man have now jumped on drill. They've had to come back to drill and start jumping on drill in 2022 and 2021. You get me? When I was trying to do it back then, you get me? Niggas look at me like I was crazy. You get me?
You was early.
I was early because
that's why I bring up the Chicago shit.
Because I saw it. You get me? And like with the Chicago shit, man's always been heavily influenced by them. I used to listen to them.
You give me that vibe still.
I was never that guy to take one of their beats and do it because I always wanted to
your own version of it.
My own version and to start something and like that's one thing I did take from Section. It wasn't even something that I think they even knew they were doing, but we were just innovators like every day. I don't think you understand. There's certain words like you said, lingos and that. Yeah, bro, man started it on certain man's mum's sofas. We were sitting on people's sofas and couches. On my life, the saying "do road," bro. I remember me bringing that to fore. Like I'm not gonna say I created it because that's like a Jamaican slang people use. But we didn't used to use that. I remember using that when we first started doing shows, and I said it one day, and everyone was crying. We were about to do road, you get me? And everyone was crying, you get me?
Doing up that tour life road.
When we say shit like that and make everyone laugh, that's going into a bar the next day. That's going into a tune, and these were the days where.
Fully creative,
they're captions now. Them bars are captions, them bars are tweeted, you get me? I don't know where that's gone, but I remember them days where if we say a bar, say a line, niggas are gonna tweet that all week long. You get me? And
you lot are a bit like, you know, were like the roll deep of the rappers,
bro,
where they created so much like trends and that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Like a mobile,
the man them created a lot of trends.
Like a mobile, they all Reeko check, man.
Like for real, you're here 9.
I started the like a thing.
Do you know how mad it is like that? He started
Swift.
You know, I don't know if you know.
Swift started.
No, I know. Come on,
listen, Swift brought back the
But
Peng
like
thing.
to like was like shush.
I know.
Like that was like shush.
Like
he's got the mad vendetta against Western, or he thinks that man's out the loop.
No, but
I just said man started like man went
no, that's
I know what you need to do,
bro.
Jump up. Come on, I get it.
No, that's true, bro.
Yeah.
When I hear it now, it sounds normal, but man kind of started that. It was a hush thing that man kind of brought to the forefront. You get me? Other shit like Peng, when you keep hearing, I always want to bring that up because that's a bait. Swift started that naturally, make it come back. You get me? A couple other things like Sideman and you get me? That's the Mandem's thing, bro. And like that they generally put to the thing, bro. Like
100.
I didn't even take credit for. Like I came around with some of these things they were saying was being said and done. You get me? And man was just there when it got published. You get me? But
man were implementing their actual day-to-day lingo into songs and their day-to-day events. That's what I'm saying.
And that is where
sick.
But listen, that's where I said the formula because.
They stopped doing that shit.
I realized they didn't have day-to-day events no more.
Oh yeah. You're seeing it's being forced. Just making songs in the studio.
It feels different.
It was difficult. It was difficult. You get me?
Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I kind of made my career off day-to-day events.
That's how it should be though.
How man was living, bro.
You can lose that though as a rapper. You can lose it.
Was it inevitable that without you in that picture that something was bound to change?
I always thought that, but they didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. Like they could. They
ignorant,
could,
arrogant.
Because they exist.
They could contest to this, but bro, they didn't respect my
your solo shit straight away.
Not my solo shit, but I don't think they
like what he.
Yeah, I don't
like
think
his ingredients, bro.
I don't think they knew. Yeah, they don't
what
think
you
they
added
knew
to
what
the
I added
mix.
to the
Right,
thing. They didn't
okay,
really understand what I added to the thing, and which is understandable. Why it's understandable because they made music before I came.
Remember, they exist already before.
They made music before I came there. They didn't really think. You get me? Even though they did know I had my own little bass. Like I used to be in the back of their videos, and people would comment my name before I even said a tune. They knew I had a little something, but I think they didn't really know what I added to the thing. You get me?
That happens a lot.
And to be fair, because how I was, it's understandable. I wasn't a musician at all. Like, they almost had to drag me to studio sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, man,
You're one of them youths.
Yeah, I have to roll with them, like, to go to studio, or I'm going to miss out on tunes. There's bare big tunes, man, miss out, because, man, elsewhere, bro. Like, there's tunes that you're talking about. I was section, but I was just elsewhere. And certain man are doing certain things, you get me? Yeah, so, like, I kind of left the music thing to them. You get me? But I always knew I had a good input in there. I believed in myself, innit? So I knew what I brought, bro. I remember having an argument with one of them one time in a group chat saying, like, brother, like, I don't need to be like. I think they. I can't remember what the argument was, but it was like, basically, I don't need to do something, innit? It's like, basically, I saw my worth in it one time. But as
self-worth's important.
But the way we were friends, it didn't hit me at that time. It didn't hurt me, innit? And the way I didn't care about music, it didn't hurt me, innit? But it always made me know in the back of my mind, alright, cool, innit? These men don't really believe in man's thing, innit?
There's always that issue, right, with music groups here where
every group
you
has
got your thing.
Apart
you
from
know
the
what happens,
locks.
right? You got. I don't know if you went through this during that period, or obviously you've had your own team and whatnot. But in that team dynamic here, behind closed doors, we're a team. Reeko Squeeze is the big man. Behind closed doors equals all the shots. That's how we do business. But we know that. That's for us to know.
That's for us to know.
Outside,
they don't know that.
You're the big man. As far as the fans are concerned, you are the big man. Yeah. But then, it's kind of like, as much as the fans know you're the big man, at some point you're gonna kind of go head to head with the fact that we know he's the big man though. But the world's saying you're the big man.
You know what it is?
Accidentally, I grew a bass by myself, kind of, and people kind of saw it, innit? And I was growing a bass organic, like I wasn't trying, I wasn't doing nothing. It just
happened.
And I wasn't the big man behind closed doors. I didn't pull no shots and do all of this stuff, bro. Like, man's a big man.
Your thing.
Yeah, man's a big man, as in, bro, like, I can put my input in and I'll tell you what I want to say. I'll do what I want to do. But as in, like, as in the main conductors of this music thing and how we're doing, we had our structure, innit? Like, niggas know I wasn't this main person.
You just come to you done your thing on the road, come to the studio, make your verses,
I put a lot.
Your input.
Most of my input is if they want to disagree or not. It's me really rolling with them, bro. Like, I got a lot of lingos, bro. Like, my whole ends kind of speaks how man fucks with. You get me? Like, bro, man got a lot of things, bro. And I'm an active youth, bro. Like, I don't sit in my yard, bro. So niggas have a lot of things to talk about with me and rolling, innit? Like, they do, bro. Man can deny it how they want to deny it, innit? But like, they had a lot of things. Like, my input was a lot more than just writing bars, innit? So, like, however they want to put it, I was influential on them, bro. If they don't want to say that, they don't want to say that, bro. A lot of them influenced me, bro. Like, I can sit here and name a couple man that influenced me in that batch, bro. Like, they made me first hearing Swift and DP rap. They made me want to write bars again.
Swift's good, man.
Like, Swift's cold, bro. Swift. I looked at Swift like, raw, you get me? He's cold. I want to push his thing, so 100%. I'm gonna rap with him, so I can promote his thing. And then obviously I started being, you get me? Because Swift.
And still sharp.
I look at him, still sharp on man's thing and help man's thing, bro. Like, you get me? And man's always with each other, so it was just easier for everyone. You get me? So how I saw it, bro, I didn't see it as a thing of competition or man's trying to do something.
More like a movement.
It's a movement. I brought this to the table. They brought that to the table. Certain man brought this to the table. Certain man brought organisation. Like certain man. Like, a man like Sleeks is fucking organised to the team.
I met him at one.
You get me? Like,
Sleeks
is good with that. You get me? Like, people didn't even know that, but Sleeks, you get me? Like, that would be his job. You get me? Like, certain man got different avenues to the team.
You're right.
Like, they brought to the table, and that is what it was, bro. Like,
I think that even though, sorry, bro. I was gonna say, I think that even though, like, no matter what the final straw was that breaks the camel's back, like, whatever it was that was like, okay, from this day forth, I'm just gonna go my own way. I think the way you man handled whatever the situation was, I've always thought it was very well handled, because.
Can I just ask why though, as well? Because that's something
so what I was about to say was well handled because of the fact that ultimately you've never seen or maybe I missed it, but I've never seen anywhere public that anyone has ever tried to kind of shit on your thing publicly or try and position you like you're somehow booted out.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw anything like you being kicked out or any way to try and position you in a certain way, and I've never heard you publicly say anything mad either. People can kind of take note from that still.
Yeah, because man's different. Man grew up different. We're kind of a different generation. Man kind of a different generation. You get me? Man didn't grow up like some of these guys, innit? Like, I don't have nothing against them, innit? But man don't come from that, innit?
Yeah.
Man don't come from that. So certain of things that was going on and was happening, man just kept it in house, bro.
Yeah.
Man kept it in house.
Yeah.
There's no need for man to know.
Yeah.
There's no need for man to know, bro. There's things where I might have got the W on, and I don't want to talk about it. They might have got a W on. Like, they don't need to talk about it. It's not something to man to boast about or whatever, innit? But like on this thing, bro, it's like it's just more than music, innit? It's nothing. It's in fact, it's got nothing to do with music.
I said in fact.
People say all these differences, all of that. Like, bro, if you hear what I just said, if you heard what I just said, I didn't give a toss about music, bro. So I'm not fighting over no music.
About the
I'm not fighting and beefing and arguing and squabbling over no music, bro. But like at the time, bro, it was just like what. What's the question though? What is the question?
He basically wants to know why you ended up not being in that team no more.
Why you left, or why did you get kicked out? Did you leave?
I don't want to keep doing this fake shit but do you know what it is? The reason why
I get into your shit after.
The main reason why I don't explain why it happened is because it involves a lot of people. It involves people that's not even in the back, even nothing to do with Section. To be fair, it's actually got nothing to do with Section.
Swear.
So it's just weird. It's kind of a weird thing for me to put about. Sometimes it will kind of. I'm just not built from that, bro. Like I don't know. And you know what's mad? If I explain it and say the names,
it's gonna be mad.
The names will probably get me viral and views. But I'm just like you said, bro. I've been out here for so long, bro. That stuff don't gas me. Don't do nothing for me, innit? So like. So that's just why, the politics is just weird. Like,
politics is mad.
What people need to know is, I was really in the streets, bro, having real streets discussions and real streets argument. Nothing to do with no studio, no written bar, no contract, nothing, bro. You get me? Stuff that, like, man can't really speak on because certain people's family, man, used to, you get me, see and greet and you get me, stat. So I don't really want to speak on who's involved or why they're involved. And a lot of people don't know that. So I'd never, it's a question I would ask. You get me? I would want to ask. And to be fair, I want to break it down a little bit, but
how?
Yeah.
I get it. That's what we're
how, innit?
You see, one thing about us here, we're not like them Adam 22 youths where we clickbait Chicago.
No, come on, I know that.
What we're like here, like we've had guests on here before, bro, where it's like they voice something and it's got to be done a certain way, bro. At the end of the day, if we don't ask you, the fans are gonna say we're like a fake podcast and all that. We don't ask the real shit. You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna say. Oh, you should have asked. But the reality is, bro.
That's what they're gonna say if I don't ask about Mr. Rope.
And I'll be real.
Wait, now we're gonna get to that.
The same
favorite
thing. You get me?
Talk about like, you get me? I like
because what the let me say something because you can correct me if I'm wrong because I might be way off. Because you gotta remember, I'm
nigga, you know.
I'm like a.
What have you heard?
I'm like a viewer because I'm a West shoot, innit? He's South. He might know something I don't know. But I big up Snakes. Obviously, Squeeze for P. That's my guy. I have to big up it. Forget that because that's way later. My thing is like I'm looking at the internet, right? I've got young G's. Young G's are more the people that are listening to you because I'm a bit older. And I just remember people saying like, yeah, my man cut from them, man. I think they had some road disagreements and that. You get me? Woo. But then they're not saying no more than that. So for me to try and work it out while you're speaking, what I'm getting from what you're saying is that you're from a different ends from most of them. You're active, probably in your bit more, yeah? And then you might have clashed with someone that's cool with someone outside. And then something's escalated, and then it's kind of like, fuck you lot, then I'm out, bro.
It's like
that's what it feels like. I don't know if I'm wrong or right.
No, even though I'm from a different ends, bro. At that time, at that time I was with them 24s. You get me? They were man's people. I had my other brothers and that, but it's not like I had another batch of niggas I was going chill with.
Okay, right.
They were man's guys, innit?
24s,
Like, man would do shit with them and do stuff for them. So it wasn't nothing like that. But it was street shit, as in like there's other youths that didn't make music that are out here doing what man used to do as well. You get me? And man used to link with them and whatnot, do little things with them. And something's happened, innit, between me and them where everyone's blaming people for certain things that's happened, innit?
Yeah, the roads. Yeah.
And one of the niggas from the roads is attached to one of the niggas from Section. So when I look at it now, bro, it's a bitch-made thing. Like, bro, I don't respect what they did or how they moved, innit, yeah? Because in fact, like, the youths that they was really defending or come down to, they didn't even know like that at the time. They ended up knowing them, you get me?
Yeah, mad to...
You get me? But at that time, like I said, bro, like I said, bro, personally, let me put it down to this, yeah? Like I said, they knew of man before. Either they didn't rate man or they did rate man. I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? But they were bookier, man. Don't get it twisted, bro. When you come around youths that live with each other, know each other for years and whatnot, bro. There's a lot of trust to gain, bro. And I gained their trust. They know they know, bro, like what I did and what I did. You get me?
I feel you, bro.
But it just takes one thing for them to think, oh yeah, you're the guy that I was originally wary of. You get me?
Because you're the newest entry to the
1,000,000%.
family,
man, certain man look back at him. Certain man look back at him now and be like, bro, what happened? Why did we do that? But it literally don't make no sense.
It's so mad.
It's not as big as people think it is.
It doesn't take much.
And it's got nothing to do with certain people that people think it is. But like, I'm just a man of morals as well. So when I hear certain,
I respect that though. Nah, bro, I respect that. I respect that still.
You get me? I'm not begging man to be back in no back.
This is the thing, bro. If you get like
I've never asked once.
Prideful people and people with like their own morals and principles, it don't take much for people to disagree and go their own way. That's the truth. It don't take much. It could be a minor thing that blows up into something bigger than it is.
And
so I get that.
And you say they handled it well.
You don't think so, innit?
No.
I could tell you.
I just meant that from a sense where it's like.
So his face.
From a sense.
I know what you meant for, and
you meant no blabbing.
I can't come here and sit down with you today and be like, well, I've heard from them.
But I'll be real, man just don't talk about it because they know I will talk, bro.
Right.
And man can't talk on my name, bro. Like, I don't mind, bro. Like, if man want to say whatever they want to say, I got what I need to say as well, but
makes sense.
I'm just not into that, you get me? So that's why man don't talk on my name. But bro, when it first started, bro, man was trying to rub me out, bro. It didn't work. The fact they tried to rub me.
I hate that though as well.
The fact they tried to rub me out,
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying the whole batch or whoever it was, I don't even know who it was, but niggas tried to rub me out, and the fact they tried to rub me out gave man a career.
They did I know there was little things like things like. Do you mean I'm not trying to dig too deep here, but I'm just asking: are you referring to anything like the re-releasing of songs that you were on, taking you off songs, putting songs up on streaming platforms?
Nah, that's what's crazy.
That's because
I'm aware.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, shit like that.
Mad.
Yeah, shit like
that's
that.
Wild, fam.
Shit like that. I saw something like that a couple of weeks ago. I just laughed. You get me? Shit like that. I don't even take but that don't even hurt me, bro. A man will go to the studio and make a tune over that. I don't even think about that, bro. I just swear that I don't even care.
That's crazy though.
It's just little dumb stuff like. Bro, after I left Section, bro, I was so much not a rapper. I had no plans of being a solo artist, bro. That wasn't a plan,
see that as
bro.
well, you know.
I didn't think, I'm gonna go. I didn't think, bro.
And
I
then
can't
you came
lie.
back in it.
Every day I got pestered by somebody on the net, but I didn't think of that, bro. But really, it's like I remember it was an Ain't on Nothing remix, yeah. They shouted me to jump on it. You get me? These time everything had been closed doors and that was.
Is that the sneak box thing?
Yungen,
sorry.
There was hella remix.
Bashy and all that.
This one was with me, Huss,
Stormzy.
No, Bonkers, Central Cee.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Your boy.
Young Reeks and couple man was on there still.
Oh yeah, Young Reeks. I remember him. Croydon. Yeah.
So man was on that one, yeah. But when they this was I was like, fuck it, let me do it, innit? And when they promoted that, I think they put it on Insta and they put Section in brackets, innit?
Oh, and you'd already cut?
Yeah, but no one knew, innit?
Sure.
Early days though, it wasn't even that deep, bro.
Sure.
You get me, bro? But whoever that was, someone went crazy in the comments. They know who they were. They went crazy in the comments. It's not Section. This is what kind of catapulted it, bro. Man had like 1 or 2K on Twitter or something. But they went crazy. I think that made them go on Twitter and say, "Man's not Section and what."
Like some mad announcement.
Bro. I got bare followers on that. Man got hella followers from there, bro. Man got like 7, 8K, 10K. Followers, bare people started following me of them announcing me. I'm like, bro, why did you do that? Like nobody was saying nothing, just off Insta post because someone put my name in brackets. You could have went behind closed doors and said, "Yo, take that off" or something.
Yeah, they would have been out of the way. They made a movie out of it.
I didn't ask them to do that, bro. They just did that.
I know,
naturally,
you know what I'm laughing at. I know exactly what you're saying. I get it. Yeah. It's almost like they tried to like nip it in the bud, but it made it blow up more. Yeah.
And the thing was, I think what burned them more was they thought that I got that gig because I was Section. Yeah, because if I weren't Section, I wouldn't get. They wouldn't give me that buzz. Yeah. I'm like, bro, you're crazy. Because after that, I've gone crazy with features and get me. Everyone wanted to work with me. I don't understand. And I've always known this though. But the thing is, I've always known this because everyone used to shout me, "Let's make music."
Let's make a tune of that.
And they couldn't get through to them. You get me? It was me. Everyone was coming through. So the niggas that were trying to come through. So niggas that were coming through me. Ended up coming back through me again when I'm solo.
Yeah,
like,
see, look at that. That's crazy.
Like, it was just easy for me. So
I
was just confused. Like, bro, why would you not move so mad? Like, man wasn't moving mad. I didn't want to make man know none of this shit. You get me? You get me? You're just doing some little funny things in there. I don't hold grudges. Though. I don't care, innit? But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, it happened, innit?
And everyone always wants to know.
Man can't act like it didn't happen.
I'm just saying, purely from a musical standpoint, if I keep it just in the music and not the personal, it is actually interesting to look at when you kind of study it though, because you got the period where Reeko basically leaves the group. Right before Reeko leaves the group, basically they're about to now shoot up into what would now pretty much be their highest point, mobiles, this, that, and the other. Someone who's a critic might look at it and go, wouldn't want to be Reeko right now. Might think that, So now what happens is, so you imagine back then, whether it was 2016, whatever. Imagine he starts rebuilding the brand now from then, having to do his own thing.
Which is when I hollered at him to come on the pod because I was watching him grind.
And man are not comparing him. Speaking for myself, man are not comparing him to what they're doing. But I'm mindful that I hope he don't get left behind. I hope he don't allow himself to get left behind. I hope
that's how you are though. You think like that as well.
Of course. But then what happens now is raw. Because of what ended up happening with the group. Yeah, but the thing is now,
I'm an underdog supporter.
The thing is now, because of what happened with the group, remember,
I'm an underdog, bro.
Remember, people as ingredients, and then you got ingredients, and then you've got the sum of the parts, bro. So what I'm saying is, when you're in a group with 7 man, and you're like the hottest thing in the country, whatever, it's easy for every one of them 7 man to feel like I'm the shit, like I'm the litness. Like, why wouldn't you think that? The proof doesn't prove that wrong yet. Do you get me? When now things happen, and now basically the same way that Reeko had to start rebuilding his own name away from that name, that's basically the same boat everybody's in now. So then what's happened is everybody's now in that boat. Most of them, for whatever reason, haven't put out any music. But the point is that the same challenge that he would have faced in having to get it going and show that I'm not just without the group, I ain't shit. Now I'm gonna prove that. That's the exact same challenge now that every single person that was in that group has that exact same challenge.
This is my problem.
I agree.
And this is where I said I brought something to the table because.
Wait a minute.
Bro, it's not. I can always build my own brand, my own thing, my own hype. I've been doing this from primary school, bro. Like primary.
You was always an individual.
Always,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
bro, from when I was in primary, I was the most popular.
You wasn't
footballer.
just like a group member.
Yeah, I was. Everyone used to see me.
I heard you was a good baller, bro.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't just an average footballer. I was the best at.
Oh, but bro, you know what? Can I say something quickly? Can I say something quickly?
I don't like to be average or
no.
just do something.
Before you go into it, I'm gonna say something real quick, right? One of my young G's, he's from my bit. Somehow he was making money in an area, Tyson Road, which is a block over by Honor Oak, He said that this is why I always fucks with you, because I love that you, the real one. He said to me like, he's the road one out of them block. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he's the one that you get me. He's outside and that, and he's not from. He's from over there. That's how I knew. You get me? And man was like, he's sick footballer as well. You know what I was like? I said, man's a sick footballer.
No, bro, like everyone knows, bro. In my era, like I used to love like before music, anything. Bro,
That's the underdog though.
I love the thing. You get me? I love football, bro. My man, if I be big headed, bro, man was very, very good. Like I played at a lot of high levels, at the best of. I was always the best.
Yeah.
Like my brothers know me from primary school. They will tell you I've always been the best in my team, whatever.
They're twisting you man up and that.
Oh, they know, bro. I've been cold. You get me? I've been different, bro. So,
yeah.
like, when I do certain things, bro, I kind of only do it if I'm gonna be, if I'm gonna be that. Like, football, SG, the gang thing, like, bro, like, my man jumped on the gang thing, bro. Like I said, man come from an era of bare white people and whatnot. I'm thinking man jumping on some half-hearted, sneaky thing,
man
bro.
separated it.
Man needs to separate and make sure this is one of the most notorious areas in Lewisham Borough. This wasn't when I came there. But you get me? And I'm not saying I do that all off my own heart, on my own head, I'm doing it, you get me? But it's something I know. I know what I'm involving myself in. I know what I can bring. I know what these people can. I can feel it. I can, you know what I mean? I know what I'm getting myself into.
It's not jolting.
At all times, you get me? Not a joke. There's not no half-heart thing. It's not.
You're on this like 2 feet in thing. Like, I'm gonna do it properly,
bro. And we're going to be the best at it. We're going to be the most known at everything, bro. So that's why this hood celeb thing, it's kind of been there for me the whole time because I've always wanted to be the best. Like I was a hood celeb in football.
Yeah.
Like everyone on my block knew me for ball.
Right.
They know I'm the one that's 5-6 years younger than them.
Who's like? What's the highest team you played for or been like had talks with and that?
Arsenal and Palace.
Jeez, fucking hell, just like that.
Yeah, they were the highest.
Palace as well, it's local over there.
Palace, I bring Palace up because I was at Arsenal longer, but I had a contract with the Palace. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on, bro. I thought you meant you just had talks. You was actually.
No, I played for both. I played for both.
Man. What position? Pause.
On the wings, still.
I said on the wing.
Yeah, left and right.
So you can run.
Yeah,
left and right.
I used to. Yeah.
What, you can use both feet like that?
Yeah.
What?
My dad was on me still.
That's fucking hard though, because you normally get like right-footed or left-footed winger. You don't really get both.
I fucked it, man.
Is what they call it.
You know what it is? What fucked it for me is, man, like I said, like then how I got the name. Chucky, man, was small as shit. Man, come up in the days of.
Yeah, but you're quite tall though.
Now, but kind of growing up, but
some people stay short.
If you look at my videos, then bro, man's the same age as man's brethren.
But the other Chucky, the podcaster, he's short, bro. Like,
bro, go to my SG videos and I've got all my brethren there. I'm probably older than most of my brethren. I'm mad small. You know? And man come up in the days of football, you know the English football, big, strong, tough
centre backs.
That weren't, you get me? And I remember obviously the Arsenal stuff and that was like primary school, early secondary school. And I got semi-pro and like.
Come like you're following Ian Wright's.
Bro. You get me? I could have done all of that, bro. Yeah. And then I got semi-pro like halfway through secondary school, and like they was just on me about this height growth thing. I've always been on the roads as well, but I see me. Like I said, I'm strong-minded, so I can be on the roads chilling with you, all bunning weed. I'm never gonna take a bun. You get me? I could be on the road with you doing robberies. I'm never gonna rob someone. You get me? I could do that. I used to be like that, bro. Before man was even SG, the man used to beg me to be SG. That's how long I used to roll with them. Like, you might as well be here every day. I'm just like, no, like, bro, man's just here, innit? I'm a footballer, bro. I kick ball, I'm out here. You get me? But my family's like this, so it's
what
not.
What country you from? Family?
Jamaica.
Makes sense.
You get me? So it's like me hanging out with these people didn't feel like I'm hanging with a gang. I feel like I'm hanging with normal people that I grew up in Peabody Estate, Waterloo. I just felt like normal people to a man, but it's a gang. You feel me? And
but they always say that though.
What do you mean?
Bunch of man them gang.
Yeah, but
that's what they do, bro.
But
friends,
they were
but these man they definitely do when you're black.
Yeah, they definitely do.
But I grew up like that, so that's why I see it, innit?
But these man were definitely grouping and saying raw.
I ain't really got no white friends, you know, bro. I'll be honest, I can't really. I met one later on, like through work and that. But
you chose this life.
I chose me.
Nah, anytime you come across, I'm not saying you're straight white, man. I'm not saying that. I know you're kind of like
mix up a little bit of that, but
Perry,
I'm not black,
white, man, whatever. You're like Perry white or something, but Peronaise. You're kind of Peronaise.
Peronaise.
Yeah, you man chose that life, man.
Nah, bro.
Man, the white life was in front of you, bro. The white life was there right in front of you, and you pivoted. You went, nah.
Had a chance.
It's like you went, nah. I like the light skinned girls. I don't like the.
I like the dark skinned girls.
There you go. Even there you go. Whoa, exactly.
From young man.
Listen,
even my dark skin brethren used to be like, oh man, she's dark skin blood.
Alright, brother. Jungle Fever, listen. Reeko, listen. Yeah.
It's Reeko Squeeze,
Listen,
yeah. Let's get back to the guests.
Reeko Squeeze.
You know they fucking
Listen,
hate me in the
bro,
comments sometimes, bro. They're like, this guy
So,
thinks he knows everything.
no, it's cool. So, essentially, politics, cool. I'm going that way.
Can I just say
Section going
something
that way.
I think
But I don't want to do that to the fans.
Nah,
I
I
feel
know.
sorry for them because they're just waiting to hear some crazy like this person got shot in the face, this person got. But
Clear it up, man. Before we move on.
I can't get into the craziness.
Hey, can I
bro.
just say, bro, I fuck with you, though.
Like,
I've
Get
rated,
me?
man.
I can't get into the
Pause to give
craziness,
you,
bro. Like
Yeah.
I can't get into the craziness. You get me? And like the
We've got
problem.
to close the book today, by the way.
The problems
This is
that
the
is
close
happening,
of the book.
the problems that man had the problems with the youths and whatnot. Man, chat with them now. Like they were man's peoples, bro. Like
On the
proper
road side.
peoples on the road side. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
And they're people that you niggas know. Like they rap now separately. You get me?
6'7", isn't it?
So nah, that's a 6'7".
I
Nah,
just blurted anything.
yeah, listen. But like you get me? Like so I'm saying. So it's nothing.
I want LD to come on, I swear.
It's not even like it's brushing under the wood. These people are out there in the open, and we're not
Yeah.
warring, fam. It's not war.
It's all love
fam.
now.
I don't even
It's
know
calm.
if it's love.
Is it
but
calm?
It's cool
Yeah,
culture
yeah,
for
yeah.
man.
Culture's a good
And
word.
I've spoke with people, and you get me. So
Yeah.
it's not what people make it out to be, but there is. I hear them in it. They do want some sort of what happened.
Yeah, they always want to. It's mad,
No, I
isn't it?
think-
It's mad.
To be honest with you, I think that you've been more than satisfactory today, bro.
No,
End of the
100,
day,
100.
like anything more than what you've said today, you'd have had to just be there to know anything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
word,
say
word,
you
yeah.
can't say
You weren't there.
so much on
That's
camera,
what I'm
bro,
saying.
man.
You weren't there,
What
innit?
I'm saying.
So-
There's bare things that happen in life
That's
you
it.
can't talk about on
Niggas
the
that
camera,
was
bro.
there that know, they just know. They could just piecing all the bits right now.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
talk about this, talk about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
they know
Yeah.
innit, but
That's fine.
and especially certain man don't even do this type of stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
putting no one's name in
Facts.
there. I don't need
That's
to put
fine.
their
Yeah,
name in
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
I hear you, bro.
it is what it is. Man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, what I
Sorry,
was
go
gonna
on.
say a minute ago, and it's gonna sound mad because I'm older in it, so I didn't like jump on the Section Boyz wave or nothing like that, bro. I thought they was dope, and I thought the Trapping Ain't Dead
Like
shit was
young-
cold.
the young youths.
Yeah, for me, like, but blood, I can't lie, fam, man. This gonna sound wild, you know. I never listened to their thing, but I listened to your music solo. Nah, no cap, not even because if they was here, I'll tell them the same thing. What do you want me to do? Pretend that I didn't.
No,
bro.
but
You get me?
it's just the generation.
No, but your
you get
music
me?
solo
So-
was hard, fam.
No, I hear
I
you.
didn't really care about the group like that. I'll be honest.
But
I
like-
rated the thing in general.
Like
but
I said,
blood,
I didn't have much creative control there.
When you start doing
I
your
didn't really
thing,
want
though.
to. So everything you see me doing is what I wanted to do.
You see this
what I do.
Leon Matthews videos.
Yeah.
Big him up. I don't know who he is, but big
Yeah,
him
he's
up,
cold.
bro.
Yeah,
the
man,
coldest.
Leon,
Bro,
they,
the coldest.
Leon, they want me to big you up, but you're a
Fam.
snake, dog.
Ah, I knew.
Shout me, dog. You get me? I'm
saying you fell
I'm
out?
bigging
You
you
fell
up.
out?
Nah, I ain't full out. No.
Oh, okay, cool.
You get me?
cool.
Shout me, dog. You get me? But they want me to big you up, and
Yeah.
it's me. You get me?
Yeah.
Have you shot
my
anyone else? And have they bigged you up from anyone else?
Ah, I don't remember it from.
Come to
I only
me.
remember one OG that I know in Tottenham putting me onto him. Is he from North?
Nah, I think you're not even from London. I
Nah,
don't think.
he's not from London.
I don't think so.
But his videos for you separate. I only know him
That's
from
my
your
guy,
thing, bro.
man.
Yeah,
He's calm,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Because bro, your videos after, like, I always notice one thing about your videos, bro. You're like one of them brothers from the hood that like, I know you're type, blood. You know, like I know, I got a brethren like him. You know, when they shoot a video, because they're outside doing always on foot doing their thing and that. You're like, yo, film me walking. I'm a lion. Hey.
Everyone, you know what it is? When I'm doing that walking stuff, I need to know they're the steps man took.
Yeah, I know,
every
I
day.
know.
These are
Fam.
not, these are not some video steps. These are usual walking steps.
I got brethren like that, bro. So I got one brethren. I got one brethren like that. He's trying to start rapping, bro. He didn't never release a tune, you know, because he quit before he started. Yeah, but he's active outside, and he was just like, yo, fam, yeah, film me walking. Every video he done 3 videos. And just walking, fam. You get me?
That's funny.
That's
still.
nah, real shit.
No, I love my videos like that though, and you get me. Even
That
when
was your thing.
when I see man them do it, yeah, I get so gassed. You know who does it hard? Someone done it hard one time. I think it was Nines.
Nines. I knew you could see it. Yo.
Nines is like me, bro. We just want to walk through the hood.
Money
fam.
on my mind. That
Bare,
was
yeah,
all.
bare different. You
No,
get
but
me?
yeah, with the outfits
We
and
got
that.
bare different,
Yeah.
people, bro. Like we can
He's a sick
blend.
guy, though.
We
I
can
love
blend in any scenario.
Yeah, I
you
love
get
that.
me? Like, and that's what it is, bro. That's how I like to do I like to do man's thing.
Organic. Yeah, I can
just
tell.
how it is.
I
not
think that's why I
buying
rated
up,
it.
blocks and gallon. Whoever's there, whoever's rolling, whoever's coming. Like, I didn't really like the models thing and all of that stuff.
You kept it
like,
real, innit?
Yeah, man.
Even you had the video with the little puppies.
People, somebody try and get me out with all the models and that and the big whips and that, which is needed. You get me?
It is needed sometimes.
It is needed, but sometimes it's not organic.
But it's not real, innit?
We're not like this every day.
Every day, sometimes you're more likely to see a Corsa than you are a G-Wagon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I just try to keep it how a man would. I keep it how a man would see me.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, bro, man got bare bridges. Man could rock their jewels and all of this stuff. I'm like, nah, because you're not going to see me in this tomorrow. I don't even give a flip about jewels unless it's custom, bro. I don't care. I'm not like these guys. That's not me, bro. I've never been like that, even from young. Like, the niggas know me. And like, that's why I see some of these man, they're getting their bread, and they're going shit. I'm like, Russ, all you've wanted to do this whole time. I've known you from young. All you wanted to do is run to the jewelry shop.
Hey, when we went to interview Target, my brother gave me his Cuban, and he was like, yo, bro, Target. I said, bro, hold, I don't need that. They're gonna ask me where that is tomorrow, bro.
How man would do that? I don't get it twisted. Certain times it's needed, certain things. I'm not judging no one that, you get me? It is needed, you get me? Certain times presentable.
You sell it to the youth, them, innit?
You get me? But yeah, man's not gonna sell it to them like that's man's life and that's man's doing, you get me? And certain man, that's what they're doing and that's how they wanna live and that's how they, you get me? So that's how. Let's talk
about your solo career a bit more. Let's focus on it because you had like a run where you was dropping videos on like every platform, GRM Daily and that, and you had collaborations as well. But your solo songs were hard. That's what's important. But you had collaborations with the likes of AJ Tracy was from over here. Early, like it looked like he came to your bit to shoot that video on that.
AJ,
you know what I'm trying to say?
AJ, listen to this. Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Go on, let's talk.
I'm joking.
I'm joking, bro. Listen, I don't care about that of you guys, bro. I don't hold no feelings. But like you say,
they got famous and changed.
Like, people like that, bro. Like, a lot of people needed man to come into this game, bro. No matter how much they look,
because that's early, innit?
They needed to rub shoulders with man to seem like they was anyone or doing anything or whatever, innit? Like, and bro, like, see with him, he's cool, as in he's cool because I'm just a cool guy. I don't hate on niggas. But he's not cool as in we don't even talk no more, bro.
I can imagine. So the industry's weird like that.
I'm weird, but like
I hate the industry, you know,
bro.
Hate it, bro.
With AJ, I didn't know AJ.
People getting jaded.
I was in jail, Let me tell you how the AJ thing come up. I was in jail.
Yeah.
I was on basic, put it this way. So all I had is a radio. I didn't even bang at radio like this, but I only just had radio.
It gets like that sometimes. Let's be honest for the viewers, bro.
It gets like that.
You can have people at home that are rich, but if they forget you, they forget you sometimes. Their life goes on.
It gets like that. That's why I'm not even mad at him, and he's progressed as well. So I'm actually happy for what he's doing. You get me? But it's like it's just funny how situations change. That's why I'm even in the music industry because I've seen it all. You get me?
It's weird, blood.
So like these guys, like I said, like these early days, bro. I kind of feel like I was pioneering what I was doing and what I was saying. You get me? I've gone and like I said, I just have radio. I'm hearing on BBC. I'm hearing AJ. I'm hearing AJ a lot, but I don't even know his name. I'm asking myself, who the hell is this guy? Because he's saying my lingo on the radio.
No way.
He done a tune called Stretch and Flex. I got trap phone in my right hand, trap phone in my left, ring, all this stuff that I was saying.
What you were saying when you was...
I was saying this shit, but I didn't know it can go on the radio. I'm thinking, brother, this guy is saying bare shit that man's saying, and it's on the radio. He's cutting through. I'm thinking, how is this going on? You get me? I'm like, who is this? You get me? And I kept on hearing his name. So now I come out, Joe. I've gone on Twitter. I've clicked his name. He's already following me, so I already know I'm influencing him.
Okay.
I already know I'm influencing him.
I know them ones.
I've followed him back.
Mad.
He's already in my DMs talking about I've just
hit
not
me
been
up
here. So we're
that's what he did to me.
So that's what I'm saying. So we're going there. We're
you
talking.
Done it to me, mate.
Nah, man. I'm just not that guy.
We here to play, man.
But yeah,
I'm a journalist. It's different.
And it was easy. You get me, man. To start talking to him and. That bro, just started hearing you, he's heard of me and whatnot. Bro, the tune, man, me and him done, I didn't even make it, bro. It was a tune I already had.
And just got him to jump on it.
I just jump on it. You get me? Like, this is what I'm saying, bro.
But you showed him a lot of love, though. I feel like you bring him to your bit.
Brought him to the end.
Yeah. And you supported his verse, though. Like, you was in the
bro,
like, I could tell when someone supports someone.
Bro, man supports him, bro. Like, man support him until now, but I'm not that guy, you get me? But
AJ, what's going on, bruv, man? We're in Grove right now, fam, man. We gotta work this out, blood.
Bro, I don't know.
He might not actually, you know, sometimes it can be misunderstandings.
It's not, man. It's not. I've seen people do some funny things. See, man, and AJ, you're one of them, bro. I'll be true, bro. A lot of men just jump on wagons, bro. Because even when man, I was having a little pass with Russ and all these little what's it called?
We're gonna get into that actually.
He was running behind Russ at that time. I guarantee Russ ain't heard from him in months.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I remember when you was running around Russ and jumping around. You don't speak to him no more, like. Bro, that people,
it's weird how it works, isn't it?
A lot of people are weird, bro. Like, and a lot of people just fall for it. You get me? And at that time, I didn't say I fell for it because I didn't think he was big enough. I was the type of guy. I want to be the first. I just want to be the first, bro.
Pioneering.
So whatever AJ was doing, he wasn't doing what I was doing on the radio. He was doing some grime stuff on the radio.
He was grinding
so
out,
I wanted to mix that. I wanted to be the first to mix it with him. I know he's gonna get big.
So is that what you did?
Yeah, bro.
Sick. That's sick.
So
That's sick,
I
though.
just want to be the first, and I don't want to jump on no one's wagon, bro. If I see a wagon happening, you don't even see me. If there's a trend I can't jump in, you won't see me. When you don't see me for times, because there's a trend happening, TikTok and all this stuff. I'm not in that. I can't do that. I can't stand in a TikTok video and do it. That's not me.
Do you know what? In your defense,
it
took us a few combos to get this going. So I understand. Like, you're not someone. No, I'm not onto you, by the way. It's all love. But you know, like, I keep it real. Like, some people are like me and they're big, but because they're trend jumpers, they want to be on air now because they saw the episode we had with fucking Dave East and Blueface and that.
You know what?
You was kind of like.
I want to come on here because
it's time.
I want to talk.
Yeah, I remember that. I know.
I wanted to do my own podcast, but like I said, I don't want to jump into everyone's shit. And if I do it, I want to have my own niche.
We had a lot of combos, bro. We had a lot of combos.
I want to start something. You get me? Man, don't jump into nothing.
This was now ready for now. It was ready for now.
From birth, like everything we spoke about, I haven't jumped into none of that.
Nah,
all the stuff I've wanted to do, and I know I'm gonna.
I'll be honest,
whatever.
I wasn't expecting the AJ thing there. I thought you was gonna say big up AJ, but I didn't realise it was like that. I weren't not even.
Big him up though, no beef. I'm not gonna see him and do man nothing, but I don't care. But I'm not fake, bro, man. Man's not fake, man. Man on side, man.
But you're not on this wave jumping, though.
Nah, bro, man.
I'm trying to say you're on the max beating, creating your own wave, and
I like to. You know what it is? I will see somebody that I know. It's gonna have a little wave. I can see your wave. But let's go quick before your wave comes. If your wave comes, cool. Like RD, you know I shouted you just before your wave. Your wave came. I backed off. You ain't heard from me since.
Right, got you.
Do what you're doing. You get me? I can see the little stuff. I see what's happening, bro. I don't hate on no one's thing. I get everyone's thing, bro. And I'm just saying, RD. There's multiple guys like that. I shout niggas. I'm not stingy. I'm not bougie, bro. You get me? I shout niggas because I get how to make stuff and to start little things up. You get me? And people like RD and that, they might not do certain things about it, but they show love and they show respect and they show homage. You get me? So there's nothing more I can ask for, bro. I can't beg you to do nothing with me. You get me? So it's like that's enough, bro. Like there's a lot of people in the game that act like that, but I'm not jumping on none of these trends and whatnot. You get me, bro? A lot of these rappers can't talk to me. I'm not a studio guy like these, man, bro. I promise you, bro. So that's why I don't get into back and forth with them. You get me? Because we're not the same, my bro. I promise you, we're totally different human beings, innit? And that's not to say, well, I'm this crazy guy, I'm this guy. I'm not. But I've been in this game for a very long time to meet a lot of you guys. I know your favorite rappers.
Long enough, innit?
A lot of your millionaire rappers now had to come through me, come behind me, pause, or do some sort of shit, bro. Like, your millionaires, bro. Your millionaire guys right now have had to, you get me? I've been in some interaction with them. I know your peoples, bro. So it's like, I get the game. I understand it to a point where I'm either in it or I back off. You get me? I can't be, I'm not that guy, bro. Like,
funny you should say that still.
The game just changes.
It's funny you should say that still.
What you got for me?
He's lining
it's funny because obviously you had this, obviously, not everybody would have known that you at one point, or let me rephrase that, man.
You told me this.
Not everybody would have knew like at one point that basically, correct me if I'm wrong, but basically one point Russ is like a young boy around at the time. One of the youngers around.
What are you trying
Some
to say?
might say that bruv, I can talk, bruv. I can fucking talk, bruv. I can talk, bruv. Like, I got a tongue, bruv.
All right, mate.
So obviously, so one might say he might have looked up to you at one point. That type of maybe big bro, little bro type of energy, whatever. Yeah. Obviously, you and him end up, for whatever reason, it ends up making it to music. Obviously, making it to a couple videos and that. And then it's like, I don't know what pissed you off.
Because you know I have to be pissed off. 'Cause I don't do that at all.
Because you dropped that.
I came out of my shell. I don't know what I did.
One of the most It's mad to say it because you're here. Like, it might feel more sincere if you weren't even here. I'm just talking about you. That might be more sincere. But you got one of the most lethal. And this is the thing. Technically, you want to consider that like a drill diss or whatever. It's like, yeah, there's been lethal disses in drill. Like, obviously, as we know, people have said stuff. Do you get me? But in terms of like a song specifically about one individual, where we're gonna dissect this whole thing. We're just gonna dissect it. We're just gonna dissect the history. We're just gonna dissect it. It's lethal. If I don't know, anyone who's a fan of like rap beef and reminiscing on like classic disses, Mr. Rope by Reeko Squeeze, to me, Hall of Fame.
Your favourite song by him?
Hall of Fame diss. No, my favourite song's Dirt. But Mr. Rope is.
Mr. Rope is mad though.
You're serious.
Brother!
Shit, you need to give me another one. Jesus, serious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's serious. I didn't even know.
Nah, but shout out,
man.
You know what as well? Shout out my boy RV. That's my killie.
Yeah.
I remember when you done a tune with him and Headie.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mixtape Madness joint and that.
Them man will tell you as well. I jumped on that pause early, bro.
Nah, it was early.
Like, bro, early.
Even Headie's got the same adlibs back then, and he's killing it with now.
Headie, listen to what the man them are telling you, bro.
Do you know what's mad though?
RV's actually my brethren as well, you know. Like,
bro, you see RV, you know I'm chill, bro. That is my dog, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you, RV. You know you be even funny with me.
Why?
RV's my dog.
Nah, you don't rate Russ.
Not gonna get into that.
You don't rate Russ.
Hey, but RV knows I'm not into the Russ and all of that. I don't care about all of that. He knows separately what he done, but
shit.
RV, man, you know what it is. I'm just here to speed the road.
He's a long guy though as well.
I mean, he's calm though, no problem, no issues as well. Yeah, just whatever it is.
The drill scene, you know what the problem is with the drill scene? The problem is, right, is that you got loads of savages rapping. And then what happens is they come into the music industry, they get a buzz, and they're still a savage at heart. And sometimes if you don't propel to the next level, where like, I'll give you an example, yeah. RV hits me up one day and he's like, yo fam, man, you got any links for like cars, you know, like for videos and because you know that's my image, innit? So it's like, you come to the right guy. Yeah. So we go, alright, cool, we're gonna do a video. I said, where you shooting? He's like, on the block, innit? In the Niz and that. I'm like, cool. So I said, what do you need? And I come up with a G-Wagon and a Rolls Phantom thing. So we go down there, do the video. I see Headie. I ain't seen Headie for years, bro. And he knows one of my brethrens and that. So we're just chatting and that. And he's like, yeah, man, hit me up, innit? And I'm like, yeah, cool, bro. Man's giving me the number and that. But I know this number's going to change next week.
Yeah, cool.
The reason I'm bringing it up, right, is because big up you, bro. You're killing it. But at the same time, you probably do this every week.
Yeah, cool.
You're going to give me a number. Next week, the number's going to change. We're probably not going to talk again.
No, that's not the situation. Me and RV, he knows it. It's not even a situation, bro. I was kind of moving like a gal as well. He's moving like a proper gal. But I'm moving like a gal. But, bro, he knows I'm thorough, bro. So, you get me? But it is what it is, man.
Hood youths. You get me?
It's that.
But that was a good tune, though.
What the
Yeah,
bro.
Headie went hard on that track as well.
Headie spazzed on that
early.
Headie didn't even think, bro. I remember being in the booth and he just went mental.
Yeah, his verse was crazy. Yeah, it was a standout verse.
His verse was.
So all right, let's get into this Russ thing, man. Right, quickly, because you bring it up and the way you said it, I get it. Where he's from Lewisham, isn't it? Yeah. So what, you know him from ends and that, and he's
we see with Russ. Yeah, he's not my younger, innit? Like, I didn't have at that time. I didn't have a younger. Like, if I tell you my younger, you lot will laugh. I ain't want to do that. Who my younger was when I was doing this younger. Should I do this? Nah, I don't. But yeah, Russ is my local young G. You get me? Little younger youth from the ends. My young, like, I don't like to call people young G's, innit? At that time. I would say he's my young G, but
someone's got to be younger than you and got to be a G. So.
Why I say that is a lot of guys that man calls a young G, man will hang with.
Yeah.
Man will cool with. Man will cool with. Man will cool with Russ. You get me? Russ could come and hang with man. So I wouldn't call him a young G, but it was a younger youth to man. You get me? And like he's a young G. You get me? But yeah, man used to like. To be fair, he probably wouldn't admit it, but probably.
Why?
He probably did look up to man on the music.
Why wouldn't he admit that though? Come on, man.
I don't know, bro. People are different. Not everyone's thorough, bro. You get me?
But bro, why do people overcomplicate life, bro?
It's just
you're
how
gonna be younger
bro.
From an end.
That's how it is, bro. People just don't get me. But
it's weird, isn't it?
Either or, like he was a younger youth from man's ends that I knew separately, like separate to the Grove and the SG thing. Yeah. Anyway, I just knew him, innit? So when he became over, he ended up moving over to man's side to Grove and chilling a bit more. Yeah, he ended up moving over. So then I just knew him a bit. And
local lad.
Yeah, so then man took to him even more now because I knew him before ever.
Like
even
you said, it used to be
even the niggas. Even the niggas that were chilling with him didn't really know him like man. You know what I mean? I knew him a bit. I didn't know him bad, but I knew him more than a certain other man. So yeah, bro, he's someone that was around still. He's around. Someone man took under, had around from young still.
Mad.
Yeah,
that makes sense still. So he's come kind of seen you doing your music thing. Obviously, Section Boyz era is way before him, so he's gonna look up to that.
Yeah, of course.
Naturally, isn't it? Where do you two fall at though? Why is that? I know you couldn't get into the Section Boyz thing. Is this one more industry based, or would you say it's more of just
This one's again nothing industry. It's just, like I said, he rolled him, man. So this was from the streets as well, but it's like shit streets, man. Like it's mad shit, bro. It's mad shit. It's some bitch thing as well, bro. Like
they're all just fucked, innit?
Bro, like to be for real, it's not really streets as well. Because I don't rap about, you never see me really go back and forth with anyone on the street about the street shit. I could do that all day long. Niggas cuss me all the time on the rap. I don't even go back at it because I know I'm going to do something in the streets. I generally knew I'm not even going to touch this little you. I know him for so long. I'm not going to touch him. I'm going to speak to you on this because that's where you've been speaking to me, and I'm going to embarrass you, bro, because you can't rap with me. I don't give a fuck what you think this is. You've always looked up to me. You get me? There's no way you can rap with me. And bro, if you want to admit it, Russ, to everyone, tell them you messaged me and told me you couldn't rap with me. You had to make up lies. You get me? Niggas can't rap with me, bro. You got to make up some eccentric lies about this and that. You get me? That you can't go back and forth.
You cover the story.
Yeah, cover the story and get two other niggas to jump on the tune with you as well. You can't you get me? You can't rap with me by myself. Are you mad, fam? A lot of man can't do that with me. They might think these views and this and that. A lot of man can't do that with me. I'm the rudest nigga there is, bro. I'll be rude. I'll be too rude to
you.
Yeah? Get me? Get me? So like, yeah, man. Before I even made that tune, I heard my name or heard references to me like 3 or 4 times, bro.
That's a lot, you know, as well.
I just left them, and you know what's so mad? I'm like, bro, why are you waking up this beast? I haven't made a tune in
years.
Leave
it alone.
It's not even like I'm active. I wasn't even active, bro. He just brought me back. And let me tell you why I'm so...
You're trying to win.
Let me tell you why you gotta respect me as well, because I didn't even use your buzz. After I dropped that Mr. Rope, I went away again. I should have just used it. I didn't even use it, bro. I didn't even use your name as you thought I was using. No, I didn't make no more tunes again, bro. I just chilled, bro. You get me? And I should have just...
Shortly after that,
I should have just... You get me? Yeah. And I made him dance. Before Gunlean, he was talking about getting everyone down and doing this and that, bro.
I was about to say that. I was going to say he spun.
Yeah, bro.
Mr. Rope, and then...
I kind of discredit his thing. I discredited your road thing, your gang thing. Yeah, we gotta do the left, right, up, down. Yeah, bro, we gotta do that, bro. And you know what? Spud me. I respect that because, bro, I thought I had you in the corner, but you got out of there still.
Oh, so he
No, this is how
I thought I had you in the corner. You got out of there nicely. I thought, yeah, I have you. You can't get out of that one. Got out of that one. Yeah, got out of that one. Nah, yeah.
Drop Gunlean and went straight.
Got out of that one. Nicely, bro. Yeah. Man, I had to say, you know what, man, can't hate on that, bro. And he will tell you, I've messaged him, bro. Bro, he got a number 1 or something. I messaged him, I'm like, brother. Big up. He's like, oh, bro, fuck you. He was laughing at that, bro. You sure? You make it? I was like, brother, I've sat on the block with you in Grove Park, bro, smoking weed. And you're number 1 in the country. Shut up, bro. I'm not that guy. I'm really from the streets, bro. I'm not.
You don't give me that vibe.
I'm not a fucking suburb. I get it, bro. So I understand everything, brother. Down to even Lowski. That's my little G, bro. That's my little G, bro. Like,
I know his dad.
He would act like, you get me? Me and him fell out too. You get me? He would act like me and him are not there. You get me? Like, that's my little guy.
It's like it's easy to fall out.
Nah, man. You get me? Me and Lowski's thing. He gets it, innit, man? He gets it. But these fans are man's little G's that man actually had around, man. And they know I'm an innovator. So I had a plan.
Cousins from over there?
I had a plan for all of them who
in their bit.
Yeah, I got a few cousins over there, but I know them separately. But I got like 3-4 cousins from over there already. Like, you get me? But yeah, man, like, you get me? So
Ty Nizzy, that's his dad, isn't it? That's my brethren.
Yeah,
Ty Nizzy, we got Ty Nizzy, man. PDC.
Yeah, man, you get me?
That's why
So
I used to
all of these young generation youths, bro, they kind of come via man, and man knows them. So man, but I just took a step back. You just take a step back sometimes and be like, It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
They're coming up for you. The fans are yours.
That's why South's the jungle, you know.
It's a jungle, bro.
Because you got bare different hoods with different
Wrong.
random coming up all the time, bro. New waves, new era.
Jungle, bro.
It is. I remember seeing Jaja on Spray's podcast and he was calling it Viking Land.
Bro, it's that. It's that.
I hear that still.
Everywhere you turn, even though these little youths have got it easy, bro.
Say times change.
Times change, brother. Like, man could go anywhere they want to go, bro. I couldn't do that.
Yeah. Like that?
I couldn't do that, bro, unless I knew niggas from this block, bro.
Yeah, you had to be in your own bit and that.
Niggas gonna ask you loads of questions.
It's mad though.
You got answers.
I remember when I moved to my nan's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, being on the roads is funny. You can meet niggas. Your niggas, I know these guys from today, like they're my G's. Yeah. And they tried to G-check me. That's how I met them.
Straight away.
Yeah, that's how I met them. Well, because you don't have it, you get me.
The real hood
you get me, just grease up on them, man.
The walk one.
I just end up, you get me? And that's how the roads is, bro. Like, and that's how I know a lot of people try and grease up on men and whatnot. And I'm saying, bro, the young G's right now, they got they got it so easy. You get me? But the past is still there. And all the things with all these road, man, and whatnot, is still there, but it's much more easier, man.
Different now.
It's much more different.
Times.
People can network a bit more free.
Yeah. Social media has definitely changed a lot.
Yeah, man couldn't network like how man's networking with certain people. Man, man could be cool with certain man back then and
couldn't run, innit?
Couldn't run, bro, and walk through certain areas. You get me? So,
you know what's mad though? I feel like you had a good few tunes with 6-7, yeah. I remember I was busting joke on them earlier. 6-7. But it's because I actually like them songs.
Yeah.
And it's like you had one tune, bro, and it made me rate Monkey more. Like
pause. No pause. Cut.
Yeah.
Monkey, that's my dog.
Right.
That's my G, man. I fuck with Monkey.
I said pause. I was like, bro, where
you didn't say that wrong. But I had to stop you there. Sorry to cut you short. Now, Monkey's my G, man. Monkey's my G separate.
Because you know how you get, like, if you're not from South, you're going to get, like, prominent members of 6-7. Everyone's going to go LD first. Boom, boom, boom.
No, that's my dog.
There was a tune you done.
Bear man asked me who's the best of 6-7. I'll tell you, Monkey.
See what I'm saying? So I'm right, innit?
Niggas know. You get me? But the 60s, yeah, bro.
Because I saw there was one tune where
I don't show them enough love. I don't think I show them enough love, man. But
why?
I don't know, man. I don't shout them out enough, man. But
you got a few good tunes with them.
And my come up, bro. They fucked him, man, heavily.
Yeah, you can tell all of them are at the video, even if they're not on the song.
Stuff like they know what I did. Yeah, they know what I did because I know Bear Man. They know at that time fucking with them made me look like I was with them. I didn't give no fucks. You get me? A lot of man question my thing like, "Are you 60, bro?" Nah,
yeah, because of the politics.
You get me? But they showed man love at the time. Don't get twisted. People do whatever, but
them videos are heavy though. Yeah, they're heavy still.
Yeah, man. It's part of the history still.
Even think to be fair, Hood Classic, Hands On remix.
Oh yeah, with the 8-6s. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 8-6.
That song. That's the song. Yeah.
Yeah, for real though.
I don't know if they're still.
If they're even about anymore,
don't seem like it. But that song though, you know, that's one of them songs, bro. Like one day, like I don't know if I'm obviously local. I'm local, so I know that tune caught on locally. I don't know where it went outside, but I just know. Nah,
because remember, West is like very close to Southwest.
That song is one of them.
Yeah.
Like all of them link ups and that. A lot of people thought man was like with them, like beefing their ops and whatnot. But
of course.
Yeah, I bet it's sticky, innit, in drill.
I need to know, but the smart people kind of knew that, bro. My thing was frying, innit? So they know man's not involved in their thing. If man's thing's frying, I'm not involved. That's just on the roads. You get me? And I got a lot of links to the cities and whatnot. You get me? Like around them.
Yeah.
More than
people even know.
You get me? Like even my mum, bro. My mum worked in the total state for how many years from
for real?
Yeah,
you can shot one of the videos over there.
Yeah, so that's 6 weeks holidays and stuff. Man's there the whole holiday.
You look kind of comfy over there in that video. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of know a few of them from man was like kids. You get me? Like, so it's not really like man see them kind of differently to how people see them.
You're cool with them,
man. Not really. I just felt like because I was in my own war, I didn't feel like I'm jumping in someone else's war. You feel me? But then
streets is weird like that though.
But the streets is weird because niggas will see me fucking with 6-7, then my ops will start fucking with 6-7's ops and make it look like
as if it's like some link up thing. I hate that shit.
And it's happened, bro. And I'm thinking, it's not
that
deep, fam. Like
a lot of the music thing does look like that though.
The roads look like that. Not even just the music. They come together on the roads, then they do the music.
Yeah, I see it a lot in nowadays
over here
generation.
they do that shit.
But in terms of rappers who not really seeing eye to eye on the same page. It's kind of like there seems to be this thing where it's like these man don't like these man, and these man over here just happen to be cool with everyone else who don't like everyone over. And then these man just happen. Like everyone who these man work with don't like no one over there, and then everyone who they work. Because there was a video. You weren't on the song, but obviously you was in the section thing at the time. I remember this video, Eye to Eye, the first one. Whole heap of cameos in it. Ram of cameos.
The first one?
I remember you were in the video as well.
Oh, the first one?
The first one. The first one.
Yeah.
Remember it?
Yeah,
so,
remember.
And I remember that one's kind of like, it's a whole heap of cameos. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because there's people in that video, obviously they're not together, but they're all in your video.
Monkey murdered that.
Yeah, actually it's hard.
There's people in the video who
beefing each other.
They would never be in. You'd never see them
in the video together.
Do you know what I'm saying? You'd never see them together in anything together.
We had that.
But you had them both in your video. That's
how that's how I kind of got that as well. But it kind of I couldn't. That's how I kind of had that vibe. We had that as well. We were kind of like, bro, like to think of it. Yeah, a lot of these guys who were about their thing in the south and whatnot, Red Ted, really respected us. And to be fair to Section, a lot of people think it's just music and that.
Big up snakes.
There's more than the 6 of us or the 7 of us.
Of course.
There's more than that in Section.
No, facts.
And the outer layer was active in their time, where they made their little noise and jumps, where the streets have to respect it. You get me? So, to be fair, we didn't just come. A lot of people think, man, we might just come to the studio and this. We had a base from the strip, from the roads. You get me? All of us. You get me? Even
tough like that. You can't run it
individually. Certain man who chilled certain individually, they had their own little name and what they were doing. Me personally, that man personally, they had their own name, what they were doing.
Because in South, you're not gonna get far if you ain't affiliated to someone, is it?
It's not hard. It's not easy to just do that.
Not in South.
So we had a foundation first where a lot of people respected us. Where I've been to parties and man seeing 2 different ops. Yo, you get me? Like, and I'm like, raw. You get me? This is new to me because man's always been in a thing where
it's on site.
It's on site for whoever. You get me? But now I'm in almost a neutral thing where we're all saying, you get me? Raw. Like, you get me? Everyone's saying, I kind of saw it. So as much as whatever people want to make out like I'm the only roadie or whatnot, them man are from the streets, bro. They're not some nerds, you get me? Them man are
cousins, uncles.
Yeah, them man are from the streets, bro. Like they're from the street. They're out here as well. And the how far out here or what they're doing out here
it's a whole different question.
It's a whole different question. But they're
and we try to stay off that shit on
that's what I'm saying. But they're from the streets as well. So all the respect you see them getting is because of what they were doing and who they are, not from no music and that. And that's just for me to be honest with them. So
you feel like
a lot of people respected Swift to come and do that for the iFi.
I feel like Stormzy could have done more for them, man.
Should I be fake?
Is it a fair question?
Nah,
hey, bro, the rum's good.
Is it a fair question?
Alright, cool. Yeah, the rum's good. The rum's got me chatting away.
It's a fair question,
bro.
But no, I hear you.
Hey, that rum's good in there, like. Yeah, you want some more?
Alright, is it fair to say?
Yeah, pop it, bro.
Is it fair to say?
Got that man them, you know.
In the early days, you lot's energy. Like I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? Early days or nowadays?
No, what I'm saying. So I'm saying in the early days. I'm saying what was done in the early days.
Nah, you won't be seen.
When he was on the come up.
It's calm.
It's like there was a lot of energy behind him from you, man. Is what I'm trying to
say. I fuck with Stormzy. I fuck with Stormzy fully. Like Stormzy, like I said, bro, I love that. This is before Stormzy was Stormzy, you get me? But I love a man to come... pause, man.
Sorry, no, complete the sentence. He's got to follow through on the sentence.
But listen, when a man comes to man and be like, see Stormzy, he always, and he knew I was a man that didn't really take music so serious. He would come out of his way to tell man, bro, you're cold, you're this, you come and jump on this tune. You get me? Like, give you a secret. What tune was it?
Say fam.
What was it called? What's that tune that Section done and they remix Stormzy's thing?
Not that deep.
Not that deep.
Oh yeah, big tune.
I wasn't
That was his
Section.
main one.
I wasn't Section, you know,
But you want it still.
because of Stormzy.
Yeah, he named everybody. He named.
He needed you on that.
Stormzy needed me on. He went out of his way
He said, "Blood, where you
to
at?"
get me on that, bro.
Yeah, them ones.
He went out of his way to get me on that.
Oh, so you'd already did.
Bro, I'd already dipped.
Yeah,
I'd like
thinking,
not
yeah,
it was
you'd already
early
dipped.
days,
I
very
remember that
early
come out,
days,
man,
like
yeah.
probably a week or so or whatever.
Had his mum in the video. and
But
that.
he knew the situation
Yeah.
and he made sure the man them got me. You get me to put me on that tune. You get me. After that tune, he phoned me for days telling me how sick I was. And I didn't even like the tune because I thought this is some grime tune.
Whatever. Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a grime tune that I can't jump from grime, bro. Like,
But it was a good grime tune.
It was a
though.
good tune.
Yeah, it
And
was.
I look back at stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? People are real, bro. Like that's a real movement. You get me? And
He kept it 100, bro.
he's got. I know Stormzy through Damn Man. He's got relationships that he shouldn't even break to talk to me. And,
Right, got you.
and he doesn't really do it now. You get me? And I understand
you,
it.
got
You get
you.
me? I've seen him recently last year, and we spoke how long, whatever.
He seems like a nice guy though.
Bro, he's a nice guy. He's
Yeah.
a very good guy, bro. Like he's a
see him
real
at the Black
G,
Lives
bro.
Matter march and
He's a
everything,
real
bro.
G, bro. And like a lot of people wasn't giving him that push that they should have been when
Yeah.
we was in the front run, innit?
Yeah,
and if he
yeah.
knows what I'm talking about, he will know why he's moving how he moves, bro. You
For
get
real?
me? Yeah, man. He
Could
should
he have
do.
ever been in the crew? To your
It's
understanding.
affiliation though, isn't it?
Could he have been in the crew?
Or maybe he never
If
wanted
he
to.
wanted
but
to,
If he
could've.
wanted
and
to.
yeah, if he
It's the same
wanted
ends, innit?
to, possibly it would be a bit weird. The crew was made weird. I can't even explain how. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
It looked
even-
weird. Stormzy in the crew.
It was
weird,
just
though.
weird
It would look
crew,
weird,
bro. It's like, you see the crew, it didn't even start in like one day. It's like it just bit by
Just
bit.
happened.
Involved.
Bit by bit, this evolved and we're like, alright, cool, this is it. And then this is, you know what I mean?
Stormzy was in
This
the
was
first
going on.
video I ever saw. Of
I know,
these, man.
yeah, I
Stormzy's
remember.
in the
I know.
video.
To me,
Stormzy did a
it's
cameo,
mad. To
innit?
me,
Bro,
Stormzy is
I used
part
to
of them. I
roll
know what you
to
mean.
Ask Stormzy,
Yeah.
I used to roll to all his early videos. You might even see me. Sometimes I don't even show myself like
Yeah,
that.
'cause you're
but
just
I'm
there in the
I'm in
cut.
all his videos. I'm pushing his thing. A lot of
Yeah.
man didn't.
Yeah.
A lot of man
Bro,
didn't
do you know
believe
what I
in
know-
his
do you
thing.
know what I
You
know
get
what's
me?
mad?
I used to fuck with Stormzy because what I used to fuck with Stormzy most is, you know what's mad is, I don't even relate to Stormzy's music. Even
I
back
don't,
then,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
a different
I still
guy.
rate him, but
He
I don't
knows who
relate,
I
yeah.
am and what he used to rap. I didn't used to
He's
get
like
me.
some grime MC
But
that
I
filled the
used to
void.
love
Yeah.
his passion for this thing, bro.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Not many men have passion for anything we were doing, bro. So when he shout, video shoot, I'm there, bro.
Come true.
Because, bro, he does
Cool
video
brother
shoot.
as well.
Cool brother,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
going.
yeah.
You get
I know
me?
them ones.
You get me? So I used to always go to
Yeah,
his things
yeah,
and
yeah,
shows
yeah.
and whatnot. You get me? Because he had mad passion for it, bro. He went out of his way to do this thing. I see
Yeah,
it.
that's a fact.
Like he actually killed himself up to do this, bro. Like he
Nah, it's
deserves
true.
what he's
True,
doing,
true
bro.
stuff.
I was there watching this shit. He deserves everything
He
he's got.
filled like a void, bro. Where it's
did.
like grime died,
He did.
but he
no
was
luck,
repping it still.
no luck to
Yeah.
it. No one brought him in. No one.
Timing and
nothing.
talent.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I
From
met him at your event.
Crumbs.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
I met him at his event. He booked Stormzy for £150.
Yeah.
£150.
£250.
Yeah, to bring that back.
Don't forget
that
the
extra
fee,
bills.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
The extra
Joke
bills.
is, by the way, in a joke though, yeah? Since he mentioned it,
early,
I'm
though.
not even going to mention
By
it.
the- by the way-
That's talking like 50 bags right now. You know?
Hey, by the way,
you got
it's
the
early.
discount.
You know what's funny? Here's what's funny. Since we're going to go there, here's what's funny. Tef had performed at the same show that he's talking about.
Yeah, I was there.
Tef done it for 4. He wasn't. Fucking no.
Tef didn't turn up.
No, he weren't there. I'm telling
my
him.
bad.
He weren't there.
Tef done it for
Fucking hell. Tef done it for 4 bills at the time, yeah?
That's mad, isn't it?
So this is 2013.
Look at where that now, bro.
This is 2013, yeah?
Tef got a nice pay.
So watch this though. No, so watch this though.
2013.
Watch this though.
Yeah.
So Stormzy's
sure it's 13?
Stormzy's gone 250. This is I'm talking Stormzy like email him at like the Ghetto Superstars email
that's a ghetto
early.
superstar,
Yeah.
What's that
He
other
said he done
brother
it for
in there,
250. I won't remember if I'm trying to tell my story, but he done it for 250, bro. The following event, the event went alright, like not the best
That's a
turnout.
dope event, bro.
The pro
Camden.
the
That's hard,
turnout
bro.
weren't the best for me, but it was my event.
Nah, that was lit.
The following event,
I would never afford that.
I just want to hear what the following event, which didn't happen in the end, but the following event after that, I thought, okay, cool, decent lineup, Tef, Strapzy, fucking Stormzy.
Yeah.
So like, cool, got to keep this kind of momentum going. Cool. Next event, Section,
Oh yeah.
Blade,
Nice.
couple whoever's.
Hackney.
So I was on the phone to think. No, it never happened. It never
Oh, it
happened.
never
It was
happened.
going to be in Camden as well. Hear this though. I was on the phone to Swift, right? Because I don't know how I got through to him, but I ended up now in a call with him negotiating this booking. obviously the Stormzy booking was just before he won his first mobile.
Yeah.
Like, he performed for 250
Hard.
up for a mobile. So like my mobile is next week.
He was calm.
So like the mobiles are next week.
Yeah.
Everyone, hopefully I win that shit.
Word.
Won't be 250 no more. After
facts.
calm.
Yeah.
Man's got on the phone to Swift. Now I'm trying to get Section to do the same event the following month. Yeah. On the phone to Swift, and I know I'm thinking, there's like 7 people. So I want because in my day, old man time now. In my day, when you book a nasty crew or whatever crew, it's just like raw. You book. I'm paying for the. If you want to bring 5 man,
Shit, you say you thought Swift was bringing everyone.
No, you know what I'm saying? Oh, raw. You know what I'm saying? I really even get that. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! If I could pick the Swift,
I'm thinking this bear. I know this bear man. So I'm thinking, boy.
waiting.
I'm thinking, boy.
Yeah.
So man's got to book the team. So man's gone to book it now, yeah. Man's gone to book it.
I bet you did.
I said how much for the team? I said about four songs. How much are we looking for, yeah? So I remember he gives me
4 songs,
some kind of price, yeah. I made it clear I
Some
wanted the
kind of
team.
Yeah, that means you're not happy with the price, you know. Oh shit! What did he get you down for?
Bag of sand and that.
Never gonna get to the punchline.
Rack 5.
He gave me He gave me some price here, and then it was in the hundreds still.
Yeah.
But watch this though.
It was in the hundreds.
At the time, I beg A's. At the time, yeah, I'm thinking raw. Stormzy has now since won the mobile. He's now on his way to great things. Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah. So at this time, respectfully, in every possible way. He's bigger than Section Boyz.
Yeah.
It's not my opinion.
Yeah,
you get me? I'm saying he's gone, bro.
You say he asked for more than Stormzy?
No, so I said no. So I've said yes. I'm looking to book you guys. Rare. He might have said 5 bills, somewhere along that lines. I'm thinking, alright. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, but Stormzy done it for 250 and he's bigger. So then I've said, Stormzy done it for 250. Because I'm thinking, raw. If I've said Stormzy done it for 250. Thinking that you who's hearing this, you're gonna go, oh shit, if Stormzy did it for 250, boy, we must be 2 bills, 1/5.
We didn't think like that back
So I said Stormzy did it for 250. You know what he said?
Yeah.
He went, yeah, we'll do it for 250. That's cool. We'll take 250. We'll take 250. And I was like, nah, that wasn't my point though. I wasn't trying to say. I wasn't trying to say because Stormzy took 250 that man should be 250. I'm trying to say if Stormzy's 250, what are you? Because he's 250. Like,
well, he's by himself or with the crew?
I thought I was booking the whole team still. You telling me the team wouldn't have come?
Huh?
You telling me the event got cancelled anyway
But
because the lineup just looked too
I don't know
nuts.
the team's coming for 250.
He was coming on his one.
At no point in the whole time you were there,
crazy.
250 would have got the team. Never.
No, I don't think 250 would have got me there. Still,
All right.
Yo, G,
So I would have got 1 or 2 members and a little store.
One tune.
Man got Swift on his verse.
And then he cut.
Just his verse.
Yeah,
He played the whole
yeah.
tune, but then he's still gonna chill until
And
his
he's gonna
verse
say
comes.
Trappin' Ain't
Then
Dead.
when his verse comes, he's gonna come out and perform.
He's gonna say Trappin' Ain't Dead. He's gonna cut. Yeah, he's gonna cut.
Yo, hey, brother. Hey.
Doesn't it work like that?
I remember, if I
don't
remember
think so.
correctly, yeah, I think our marker was like 5 bills.
Jesus.
Like that was it. But you got
Yeah,
to
because how many man are in the back?
Are we weren't splitting that money
No.
every show. We're putting it down, and then
But you
coming
could
back
roll.
to it.
But you could go Dalston and then go straight to like another event in Vauxhall, and then it's a grand a night, isn't it?
Yeah, well, basically, if you get it like that.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, so nah,
I'm
but that's
thinking-
minimum though.
Minimum, yeah.
I said 5
Sometimes
bills.
we've had
Nah,
more.
I was
Yeah,
like, you said 5 bills, and I thought I get it because there's 6 man,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Stormzy done it for 250.
You just been the
Nah,
generals.
back then though, the
Salesman.
man used to think they're bigger than Stormzy.
Yeah. That's way before Stormzy cut. True like that. Yeah.
Originally,
Bro, when I was there,
Yeah. It was a blessing.
that
for
was the
Stormzy to
feeling,
be-
bro. The man that
yeah.
was bigger than Stormzy. I
Yeah.
didn't feel that.
That's
You
a
get me?
fact.
I might have thought different, but I'm saying what the man them thought.
That's a fact.
And what maybe the fans thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear
Stormzy
that.
wasn't that big at that time.
Nah.
No.
You know what I mean? He was coming
His
though.
thing came up after. With that, what's
I
it
think
called?
from Don't Waste My Time remix onwards.
Don't waste my time. Yeah,
From him.
tell him don't waste
Him
my
with
time.
Bonkers and
Nah,
Swift and stuff.
what's his solo song that
Man
he was on the
even come
remix
to
for?
that thing.
It's not that deep.
Not that deep.
Yeah, that's a big tune. That's when he really started, to be honest. If I'm honest.
Maybe West.
Yeah.
No, that shit in the park, man. That freestyle.
Oh, Sharp.
That freestyle.
Yeah, but Sharp will come after that, innit?
Was it?
Yeah, I believe so.
That definitely, obviously, that
was
obviously just set
that
him.
was England.
That just set him on
UK.
his way.
Yeah.
But
because Ruff scored freestyle. Ruff scored beat in it.
Yeah.
Where he was talking to Jay Spade. Do you know what's funny? Let's get into this quickly because do you know what's mad? I've seen bare posts on Instagram where they're like, "Oh my god, he was sending for Jay Spade. I never knew. I thought that was common knowledge. I knew at the time.
I didn't know at the time.
You didn't know?
No,
Basically, Jay Spade has said that like anyone with Kanye West was a backup dancer.
I remember that, but
Stormzy was there.
yeah.
I thought that was so common.
No,
knowledge,
but do you know why? Do you know why though? He wasn't. I'm a Twitter head, innit? He wasn't the only one saying it. Jay Spade was the only one saying it.
Yeah, on his own, innit?
Yeah, so when he said that, it just felt like he was saying it to everyone. Because Jay Spade was not the only person that said that.
Everybody who
bare
come out
people were saying
Kanye West.
that was a joke, bro. It was like people were running
yeah.
memes on backup dancers and that.
Yeah,
so he might have been offended by what Spade said, but people like me was just seeing everyone say it anyway.
So it weren't just Jay Spade said.
No, I thought he was saying it to the consensus.
Okay, right.
Like everyone that was just saying it, that's what you're saying, innit?
Because I saw the Jay
Spade might have made it the topic, you know what I mean?
He was probably the most known person.
Yeah, I don't know if he was saying exactly to Jay Spade, but maybe, maybe he was. I wasn't around him them days.
Yeah, that makes sense though. He probably wasn't when you deep it like that.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that.
Thing is that Stormzy used to get a bit of flack though. Big him in a way now. Big
I
him
thought
up
he was
though.
Dot Rotten
Big
at
him
first.
up though. Sorry.
No, this is
What
mad.
did he get flack for?
Go on.
I was gonna say he gets flack because like I think when he first kind of came to the forefront, people started really hearing about him. I feel like obviously Stormzy he was talking a lot of stuff, and I think and some people will always be skeptical if when someone's talking a certain level of stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing I say right is that I saw an interview with him. Obviously, you've known him a long time, so you can attest to this still. I've seen an interview with him one time. He mentioned the fact that he was working when he was younger. He had a job, and he like maybe had a conversation with his Marge where he said, "You know what, like I got a dream, I got a goal. I'm trying to do my thing. Like I might need to peel off this job and just throw myself in this music and give it a go." And obviously, like most mums, she was kind of maybe a bit skeptical because what's the best for her son and that.
Yeah.
But he's openly said, "Right, I used to have a job. I worked. I came off my job, gave music a go."
Yeah.
The point I'm coming at, right, is the fact that obviously he's gone on to do really well and make loads of money in that. But obviously but man are not stepping into the game like that. So it's like
See with Stormzy's thing's different, innit? Like, I'll give him this. Like it's difficult because like a lot of people ain't been out here where they know all factors of people, all types of people, right?
Yeah, I agree with
I
that.
reckon I've met all types of people that's out here.
Right.
And it's not everyone's a banger, not everyone's a trapper, not everyone's this, not everyone's that.
Everyone's a
You get me?
killer.
But
Yeah,
people are out here rolling with the same people, not the same people.
right.
Stormzy's one of them people.
Yeah,
Stormzy's been out here, bro.
Yeah,
he knows everyone we know. Not through music, through the ends.
ends.
Being outside.
Through coming to parties, chilling,
Facts.
smoking weed, coming here, fighting,
Cooling.
He knows everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Stormzy. That's why nobody's can talk out to Stormzy. Like, oh, who are you repping? We know
From
you're
the
repping.
bits.
Yeah, we know you're repping the area because you're from the area.
Yeah.
Right.
But Stormzy's kind of like me in the sense of he knows what he is.
Yeah.
So
Stays in his lane.
Yeah, he stays in his lane. He will never push to that. Where he might have snuck over and done certain other things that he don't mean to do, but he knows what he is, bro.
I hear you.
So when he's chilling with us and that, he's still working in Tesco's.
Yeah.
When he's doing this or smoke, he's still going here, still going there. He gets what he
Bro,
is.
man,
and
them
what he is, and
got
he's
to pay
from
their
the
bills.
End.
Yeah.
I know his mum used to live. It's in the end. The hood. When he comes out his house, it's gonna see everyone. You know what I mean? So he is. When he speaks these things, a lot of people speak from bird's eye view, what they can see, what they can feel, what they get.
People used to knock him over the Adidas thing, right?
Why?
And this is the point I was getting to, bro. Because remember there was a period where when he first linked up with Adidas, and he had a lot, like he was wearing it.
The tracksuits, yeah.
As you would, obviously.
Run DMC.
He was wearing Adidas everywhere, yeah?
That's superstar
Wore
shit.
Adidas to the Mobos, everything, yeah? And it's like
AJ fight.
And it's like the older rappers was trying to shit on man's thing.
Yeah.
Almost like
Jay
like
Spade,
it's a broke boy thing.
Yeah, Jay Spade.
Like only some broke boy thing wearing free
I don't think it's Adidas.
Was
though.
he shitting on it?
Yeah, he was
kinda
shitting on him
like,
being
there
a
was a
backup
bit of that,
dancer,
like,
though.
because you're wearing like,
But he was
like,
wearing
basically,
Adidas at the
like,
time.
you ain't like without the free Adidas, you ain't even got nothing to wear, that type of thing. But I was thinking, bro, like, but man are not even perpetuating that they came into the music thing off the back of a booming line, off the back of nothing. Man are saying I put down the part-time job and started this rap thing. What am I supposed to have?
Innit? What do you want me
What am I
to
supposed to have?
Dior. Like,
Yeah, what am I
bro.
supposed to have?
Word,
Fucking
fam.
Skelly on the
Yeah, allow that, yeah.
I was
That's
watching-
too much.
I remember the car he had, everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, I remember him, bro.
Yeah.
That's
People
why I
have
would never knock him, bro. And
When I did that's now though.
that's what
But
I'm
he's
saying.
rich as fuck
See,
now,
man,
blood.
no Adidas now, boy.
Rich as fuck.
And people look at people like Stormzy.
African youth as well, you know.
Contract
Bro, look at
expired.
people like Stormzy, bro. He was like, people would look at him and be like, he's like, I don't know. People look at people like that and don't think that they can be poverty or struggle as well because they're not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, he probably was struggling more than someone like me. Like family wise and whatnot, you get me? Yeah, money wise and family wise, and
probably
people,
learned to be outside
and people
quicker.
look at me and be like, "Oh, you're a road you're on the road," but,
Yeah.
and he wouldn't be a road you, but he probably had it harder than me
bro.
growing up, bro. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, so.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at people like that and they make it, bro, like, what do they want man to make it of? Because he's not shot no one or he's not...
Exactly.
shot
Allow
no
that
one
shit,
or-
innit? That's weird as well. It's weird the way they
fam.
judge
Like,
man.
It's
Exactly.
weird how
Yeah,
they
it's
judge
weird.
him, man. I don't judge people like that, innit? Like,
I don't, bro,
I got
personally.
too many different type of brethren,
Yeah. Same,
to,
fam.
to look at man in that capacity, like, oh, you have to do that.
Sometimes
to
I
be loved,
prefer
you
to
get me?
chill with my brethren that's got a little job and that.
Of course,
It's
fam.
more cool, bro.
You get
like,
me? Keep me level headed, make me know
you know
where
what
I'm
I'm
going
saying?
wrong or right, or what
Yeah,
I need to
man.
do or where I need to get to. You get me?
Especially
Like,
growing up.
Man can't keep the same type of people around you all the time,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Because man will fall out with them, bro.
Facts, bro.
Like,
It's too.
I used to do that all the
shit.
time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm me and my brethren
That's what
clash
happened
all the
that's
time,
what
bro.
happened when you in Section Boyz, bro.
Nah, because a lot of us ain't the same. You get me? And, bro, the maddest thing is, bro, man say that happened me in Section Boyz.
I'm playing,
They're
bro.
not even brave enough to clash with me until
Yeah,
this
no,
day.
I'm playing with you,
no,
bro. Why
until
did you
this
up,
day,
man? Why did
bro,
you up?
no one's ever even spoke to me about that.
Leave it. They
Imagine
left
I've
it.
never even spoke to someone like, oh, you're not in. No one's ever said, oh, you're not in
Yeah.
Section. No one spoke to me.
It's never even been a
Just the
convo.
online post.
It's just been- And
Because of that one video where you got
so
tagged.
man ain't clash heads with no one, bro.
I'm
Like,
playing, bro.
I'm and niggas know I clash heads because I'm not gonna be quiet for nobody. I talk my mind, I talk my shit, bro. Like the fuck if I'm gonna listen to someone say some shit I don't agree with and not say nothing, bro. That's not me, bro. You hear me, bro?
But even I grew next to a
Used to go,
Ghanaian
oh.
family, bro, on my block. And Ghanaians, one thing about them is they're very God-fearing. Their mums will make
Yeah.
them go to college. Will make them work.
Make them go do this.
So it's not even like Stormzy said, oh, you know what, I'm going to go get... He's from that... You know what I'm trying
His
to say?
whole
It's
background,
different.
his whole
Yeah.
background is
The
different.
values.
His
I've
family.
I've seen that firsthand, bro.
His
And my
family,
neighbours
his
and that.
sisters
So,
and that,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you get me? I will say that. And,
No,
and
he's
it
a good
shows.
youth, man. He's a good
Yeah.
youth. Like even him, he was going down the wrong path. And I think before I even met him, I think something happened to him, and he just knew this wasn't
So
for
sharp.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
for me. And
Yeah, the
by
quicker you
I-
identify, the
yeah,
better
by the
as
time
well,
I
fam.
met him, he wasn't even really on that. He just knew
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
from the ends.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But
Did you happen to catch when he was when he had just a quick question? You see when he was going through the back and forth with Chip, and they was really going. Well, actually, nah. What? Why am I chatting shit? It's not
I don't
back
think
and
he
forth.
ever went back
You
and
didn't
forth.
say
Yeah,
nothing to
yeah,
him.
yeah. He just pulled up on him
You
with
never
them
even said nothing to
junctions.
him. Did you ever see? He does this thing. See, Chip highlighted this thing where it was almost like raw. It's almost like a hypocrisy in a sense because on one hand you've got like the new you, almost like the new you who stands for so much positive stuff and etc etc. But then at the same time there's the skeng man you, and it's like how can you be the skeng man and be
let
the positive black man?
Let me help people out with Stormzy.
Yeah.
One thing about Stormzy is I went around him with this Chip stuff, so I don't
he
know.
never replied, so we'd never
Yeah.
hear from him.
I don't know
well-
the inside. I don't know the insides and outs of the Stormzy and Chip thing, but I can tell you Stormzy's personality. He'll punch man up, and if he feels he's violated, he'll punch you up.
big
bro.
you as
Yeah,
well,
he's
you
a
know.
big you. He's a big you. He's not like that. He doesn't fit. He's not scared to get into a fist fight
not
with you
fearful.
It's fizzy, it's fizzy.
or a confrontation, like a confrontation, and he's not that. So when you see he's cool and all of that, you don't think that you could take that far. He's not gonna get confrontation if you diss him. If he feels disrespectful, he's gonna come to you and he's gonna sort it out, bro. Because he's from where man's from. Man needs to understand that.
facts.
Anyone from where man's from has that morals
It's in them, innit?
embedded.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that's where it is.
I
You
get
get
that
me?
from him.
You get me? And that's where it is. He's not gonna take
Chip
no.
don't want it with him, bro.
He's not gonna
physically.
take that. I don't know where
It's
Chip's
big
from.
you.
I don't know where Chip's background is. I don't know.
But Stormzy's big, yo.
Stormzy, I get exactly why he's doing. I don't know
Yeah.
what Chip's done to him or
Yeah.
why he had to do all of that. But you can't look at Stormzy doing. That's what they're getting it wrong because he's doing the gospel thing. If he's not gonna punch man in the mouth,
Yeah.
he'll break your jaw still, bro. Like, bro, it's from the ends, bro. Like, this is what man about do, bro. Like,
Pray on Sunday, fight
yeah,
on Monday.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
we
yeah,
went
I hear that.
back in the days. We go on shows with Stormzy, man. No, if we get into crashes, Stormzy's jumping in.
He's crashing.
1,000,000%, bro.
Yeah.
Stormzy's not gonna stand there, bro. A majority of niggas we're rolling with are jumping in. We're not rolling with niggas that are not gonna jump in because we're rolling with like-minded people as kids. We're not
right.
rolling. I mean, as kids, we're rolling with everyone that's the same. So when you see man around Stormzy at
That's
17, 18, 19,
Big
20,
youth.
he thinks like man.
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah,
You
facts.
get me? He thinks
He's
like man. He's
outside.
from where man's from. He's from outside. He might just have a different role and a different way of life, innit? But
Yeah.
he's got the same mentality, bro.
Yeah,
And like,
facts.
so I don't see him and like everyone else. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You're moist, or because I know he will punch you
Yeah,
up. He
he
might
looks
not.
like-
he
he
might
looks
not risk.
fizzy.
He's not gonna risk his freedom.
Yeah.
Because that's a different kettle.
man in and cut out, though.
A different
Yeah,
kettle of
yeah,
person.
yeah,
he might
yeah,
hold it. He might hold a. He might be on it to hold a
boom bang
24 hours in the cells.
Yeah.
For assault. He don't mind.
Yeah.
24 hours in the cells. And assault. He's been nicked.
He looks
before.
like he'll snuff you and cut.
Bro, he's from the end. He will get
Yeah,
arrested. He don't mind getting
yeah,
arrested.
yeah.
But to hold a mad thing and
Yeah.
man's not on that.
He's not a gunman and
That's
that.
a different
Yeah,
settle of
yeah,
person.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think he's on that.
Yeah.
I'm not get me. Whatever he's on, that was shock me. But because I know he's smarter than that, bro. He's not
Yeah,
dumb,
he's
innit?
intelligent,
Yeah,
innit?
he's
Yeah.
intelligent. You, but he'll punch you up, bro. Anywhere, anytime. And you get me? Not like he's not gonna think. He will punch you up if you disrespect him, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
people need to know.
Them man
That, bro.
there.
Stop disrespecting people because you don't
Yeah, you think
that.
it's all stereotypical
It's
shit.
dumb, innit? But like, that don't make him a bad man, bro. You don't have to be a bad man
He's
to punch
a normal
someone up.
man, innit? Normal
Yeah, he's a
geezer.
normal guy that
Yeah,
will
normal
handle his
geezer,
own.
man.
He's got different morals to you. You might not punch man up for that, but he will.
Facts.
You get me? And that's where he's from, bro. You get me? And that's where it is with Stormzy. I hear people, like I said, he doesn't make the music I make because you get me?
Yeah, it's a bit
When I
different.
hear him talking his shit, bro, I hear why he's talking that shit. People get in that mode
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, they do.
Fuck it, I want to talk my
do.
shit because people think I'm not. I won't. You get me?
Yeah, they doubt you.
They doubt me.
Yeah,
You get me? I
yeah,
dare you to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to me. I'll punch you up.
Doubt him, man.
And bro, he's
Rock
bigger.
your jaw.
He's bigger than.
He's a big youth,
I'm
bruv, yeah.
talking from the Stormzy I knew.
yeah, yeah.
He's bigger than what I knew.
Yeah.
He's
even bigger now,
He
innit?
wasn't bigger
Yeah,
then. He wasn't
yeah.
that big when I knew him.
Yeah, I remember him because my
And he
boy,
would have done what I'm saying back then.
my boy,
So just think now.
Beluga Ice. He
Yeah.
done Link Up TV free
He's bigger
cipher
now.
with them. And at the time, I think I was there. I can't remember if I came or not. But there was a cipher. Stormzy was one of the people on the cipher. He looked slim.
Yeah,
He was a bit slimmer with a big head and that. Yeah,
skinny
you know what I mean?
bro. That little
He's filled out.
filled outness.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
new. So
yeah.
if you, that's a whole new persona. I don't want to know about.
Yeah,
But
if
he
I'm
would've-
African,
he
you
would have
know,
done
yeah.
it. He would have done it back then, man. They get me, like, man. I'm not gonna disrespect his thing. He might
Yeah,
not have
yeah.
the heart certain man have and whatnot. He's not on what certain
Yeah.
man are on, but
Still doing his thing.
he's not gonna take disrespect. Him and his
Yeah,
family
yeah.
will defend his thing. You hear me? So people need to stop like holding that against
Yeah.
him sometimes, man.
I've
Let
got a
him
question
live,
for you, know,
Go on.
to end on as well, yeah. Because I feel like I'm big on music, bro. Like sometimes we come here, we get into the streets and that, we get into the politics. But musically, I think you're gifted, bro. I think you have
Oh my
fucking
God.
sick flow, creative. Like your delivery's sick.
Respect,
Like
bro.
you do your thing, bro. Fuck,
facts,
like,
bro.
fuck views, bro. Your
facts.
views are up there, but fuck
Respect,
views.
bro.
You do your thing, bro. Like me personally, I'm gonna be honest. Even if we ever interview any of the Section Boyz, big them up. I personally preferred you solo.
Nah, come
That's
on,
my
man.
personal opinion,
Oh,
innit?
come on, my guy.
You know what I mean? I can't cap. I had young G's that used to show me, man. Ooh.
No,
What's your top 3 personal songs, bro? Like your top 3 solo
own?
songs? Yeah. For them to go check out right now if they've never heard of you. Because we got a lot of American viewers as well.
I'm weird though. It's like
That's
you know,
what I'm
you got personal songs here for your own right, and then people might not be.
Just
Like-
free, like it could be any, it could be a mix.
Draw me out.
Okay.
Draw me out. I like that because
Yeah.
that's on a old school Mob Deep beat.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was cool. That's a bit of me.
That's a
It's
bit of me,
mate.
bro. That's really me. It's like sometimes I make for my fans, but that is like fuck the fans.
That might be my
Yeah.
favorite personally as well. You know,
That,
it's funny you say that.
What have I got? You know what's mad? This is before
Even
my
when you
solo.
sampled the DMX shit as well.
Before
I
my
like that.
solo, yeah. This is before my solo, but banter, yeah. I like banter because it's like
That was cold.
it's like the first time I kind of had creative freedom.
For real.
That's on God.
Yeah, man. Because everything I didn't create
Yeah.
choruses and all of that
Yeah.
for the man. Them. I didn't set the tone and all of that.
Yeah,
You hear me?
chorus
I
is a
just,
big deal.
you hear me? that was my own tune.
Yeah, it's your tune.
I found the beat, found the chorus, done it, get me, and that was, you know what I mean, some banter.
After that, you was one of the first people over it to even start talking about how people don't want smoke. No, bro.
Yeah, now people say that regularly, innit?
Yeah. These niggas don't want smoke. These niggas don't want cancer.
Good lingo. Good lingo.
But I'm gonna look at me. I'm a troll nigga. I got that from Chief Keef and that.
See, look, I told you that though.
And I mix it on my own
I've been saying that though from the jump.
I mix it on my own thing.
Chicago and these man is same time.
I mix it on my own thing. I make it. You get me? But I'll say that I wouldn't say I started that. I started that maybe in this country and the smoke thing, London and whatnot. But I remember hearing
now people say it regularly.
Yeah, I hear it.
My man don't
but certain things you got to start where you hear something, you're like, that's sick. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna
incorporate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna incorporate it. You get me? I will never. You get me? Chief and them, man. Chief was a huge influence in man start up. I remember this, and this is how I wanted to rap. Like banter is kind of the start of what I wanted to do. Yeah. The man that wasn't really doing that. You get me?
Yeah, facts.
I mean, I wasn't really doing that. I kind of wanted to do that as my own thing, my own trap rap type of. You get me? And the solo career kind of move after that. Like a lot of my music is where it took me. So like BRB is not my favorite song, but it's that's my first solo.
First solo one. Yeah, I know. Mad, innit?
So
mad,
like, bro, I can't complain about it. It's
you
about
got some good views out there,
do.
bro. You got some good views.
No, bro, when I look back at it now, for who I am and what I did, I appreciate the views and that I have, bro. I don't even look at these other guys with crazy views and be like, oh, I wish I had that. I don't.
Nah,
I
you got
actually
it.
Be like, bro, I got a nice sort of bass and a nice sort of setting. I just need to.
It almost as well. It's like, you see, when I was shouting you come on the pod in 2016, it almost cemented that I was right. Because later on down the line, them same videos that were on like 300k and that.
Because you see them days,
they're fucking cemented now, 1.6 and that.
It's crazy because them days, I wouldn't even know who I was. But
you wouldn't even know what a podcast was. I was early on this thing as well.
You was early, you was. You get me? The first podcast I ever heard was like Joe Budden's. And
that was the same time.
I would never listen to a UK podcast. So back then, even if I had saw that, I'd have probably been like, what are you talking about? You get me? But like, my thing is, bro, I said that.
These times with the realist. Fuck y'all.
It is it though, yeah. But man's on there and I'm like,
blood, the road is you in my end showed me to podcast. The road is guy, bruv. You know, like when you think of road, and you think of boss, that's the guy that said AS.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Podcast.
It makes sense, bro. It makes sense to actually.
He saw me talking. Have you heard of Cormega?
Cormega
from Queensbridge in New York. You know Cormega, innit? You know Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
So Mobb Deep, Nas, and Cormega are all the same generation, yeah? Cormega's like a guy that done like 10 years in jail.
Bugging. I know Cormega.
Yeah, Testament, all that. Yeah. We bucked him in the UK, and I got him some weed and that, and drove him around and that. And then my brethren was like, you know, like when we got there, my brethren all quiet at that.
Yeah.
Because like this is the guy where, you know, when you're serving time or you do press ups to this guy's music. So he's met him and there's no words. Like, these times I'm chatting about life. I'm chatting about life. Because I'm just an outgoing person, innit? And I've never really looked at someone.
This nigga was like, bro, you to do a podcast.
He said to me, blood. You know, he said to me, blood.
Yeah, you could chat.
He said to me, fam, you just spoke to him like he's normal. And I was like, bruv, he is normal though. And he was like, nah, he's not.
When you listen to a man in your cell, a nigga's not normal, bro. Sometimes, bro, sometimes some people move like, bro, I feel like I'm normal sometimes, and some people treat me like I'm not. I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm like, you know what? I'll allow you for 1 second. Because listen, bro, I don't think you know where I come from. I'm paro right now, but I'm gonna allow you because I hear you out. And bro, I've got so much better at it because as a kid, bro, I used to be wild at it, but now I've got out of my way to let them feel like, yo, come, you can chat to me.
Yeah, it's me, innit?
Cool. Yeah, it's me, like because I understand it. You get me? Even though I might not feel like I'm no one, you don't. When someone listens to you a lot and sees you a lot, they feel and. Even me sometimes, like, I feel like I'm not a fan of people. I will never fan out. Then I see some people, I'm like, bro,
walk on.
I see you so much. I gotta chat to you. Like, it's fake for me not to even. It'll be too fake.
It'd be weird.
It'd be weird for me not to even see you today and go home today and watch you again. Let me say, well, go on, innit?
At least hail man.
Yeah, man's gotta do that. And I used to, you get me? I didn't used to get it, innit? I understand the fanboy thing, and I'm not gonna chase a man down and scare him, man. That's all down. But like,
it has to be organic, innit?
You have to kinda, you get me? But like, for you saying that, like, you stepped into your thing early, innit?
Yeah, too early.
Way too early. That's what people say
even
to
the camera,
me.
even the camera. We had to have actually physically camera crew and that.
That's what people say.
Because the
to
memory
me, bro.
died
Like,
before. Yeah.
Man's ahead of man's time.
He was early on this
Like,
thing.
So
That's why the minute, have you not noticed, the minute you stepped in here, I've told you like, yo, Chicago and you lot are aligned.
no, we are.
Have you not clocked that? I'll bring that up.
Wherever you're aligned.
Because
You
if we're
did,
going to
you
talk
did,
about
you
that,
did.
that's what it is, bro. Like at the time, you even said it off camera.
Yeah.
At the time, there was people like
Yeah,
over
but man,
there,
if
old
the-
old
if
block
the-
youths.
If the
You get
section
me?
youths remember,
Yeah.
it was what Tay 600, who they calling the snitch now. It was fucking
It's a lot of snitches, bro.
C-Day, Rondo. That man was FaceTime, man, telling man, yo, man, sees your thing, and you get me. And one time we all screenshotted the FaceTime, put it on Twitter,
facts.
and showing the link up. You get me. And the only thing is, I think they were talking about charging for features after a while.
Of course,
but
but
Americans
Americans are like that.
That's how
one thing
they're
you know
like.
about
You
them.
get me? But and we're just where we're from. We're not going to take no money out. But
now they do it for free, though.
yeah, they'll do it for free. And the link up was just organic because they were really reaching out to man because man was big. But they knew America is the place.
America is where it's
so you're going to have to pay to do something. But you get me? Like
That's just normal in America, though.
it's really connected, bro. It's really connected. Like and what we did, like the man will tell you if you ever chat to these section youths and record them and whatnot, ask them who do we used to listen to sitting in Swift's room and people's room. It was these man. We listened to them 24/7. But why I love the man them is we used to listen to these man 24/7. Go to the booth and make our own shit.
Your own version, innit?
Our
Your
own
thing.
version. You wouldn't even know
Good
nothing
lingo.
to do with that. Good lingo and
See,
switch it
that's
up
why I
and the
fuck with
beats.
them, man.
You get me? It was a bit different to
your thing, innit?
how maybe everyone else was doing it. Everyone was jumping on a lot of Chicago beats at that time.
Facts.
That's why I don't let people run with this era made 6-7 or Brixton started the drill thing. No, they were jumping on Chicago drill.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And Chicago drill had already started. English, UK thing. I was one of the first. Find me someone in that genre
Now
to
you
be
say that, I
first
get
than me.
because at the time I've given 150 and 6-7 credit.
Yeah.
But I hear you. That makes sense.
The UK drill, bro, and
You lot was
the
kind of big
wave.
before that.
Man was
They was
you
big.
Get me?
It's
Yeah,
mad
Man was big
cause
before
now
that,
you say
bro.
that, I get it.
You get me?
Even
Like,
someone, you know what someone said in my
I don't
comments?
think I've ever used a Chicago beat.
Do you know what someone said in my comments the other day? They was like, if we're talking, because I made a point, just to wrap it up, I made a point that drill is more about the content rather than the beat, because the beat can change at any time. Because you think about Young Chop, no, I can, because you think about Young Chop. Now think about Young Chop, right? Young Chop beat, Lex Luger, whatever, versus a Pop Smoke type beat. It's different, right? But everyone's drill is more about drilling, activity.
Drill, yeah. I think I just thought about this now. I've never thought about this before in my life. I just thought, man, drill is just in the middle of grime and rap. Literally.
It's the hybrid.
I think that's the thing.
It's the hybrid.
I think that's it. It's not as fast as grime.
Tempo,
and
innit?
it's not as slow as rap.
Yeah.
And
But you know
that's
what
it.
someone said to me? Someone said to me, if you're talking about content, even like PYG versus Gas Gang was drill.
No.
Nah?
Nah.
Do you think that's a bit mad? I got what they was trying to say though. They was trying to say like ops.
No, because I can remember all their beats are
I said
fucking.
no.
All their beats are Tupac, Jada Kiss
Hit 'em up
beats.
drill now.
I said no.
I remember that beat.
the D-block shit and that, yeah.
D-block beats.
Yeah,
and
Alchemist.
Nah, man, how could that be drill, fam? Like,
Yeah, it was
come on,
fully rap.
We're full rap beats, bro. Like,
better rapping,
man,
bro.
going,
Yeah, gangster
man,
rap.
were going in, bro. Gigs was going in on these American beats, bro, but English way, bro.
Yeah,
like, well, man,
Yeah.
they weren't
Soldier
nothing,
rhythm.
nothing to do with drill, bro.
No,
Soldier
just
rhythm.
gangster rap.
I think I need to go back here, like BRB. I don't even know what type. I don't even know what to call that. I didn't even know what to call
Yeah,
that beat.
it's too early.
When the producer gave it to me, I think it was. Let me just give
The
him.
fuck is this shit?
I think it's SV on the beat. Remind me. I think it was you that done that beat. When he gave that, I was like, bro, what do I call this? What am I doing? You know what I mean? I didn't even know
early.
it was. It's like, is this grime? Because it's not grime, but it's not rap. It was
Up
just
tempo
mad.
rap with gangster shit, innit?
And you know what it is? I think at the time I was calling it trap, but it weren't trap.
But yeah, I know what you mean, because it was that
I
weird
was
time
kinda
where it's
calling it
like if
trap
it weren't
rap, but it weren't trap
anything
rap.
that was road was
It got
trap.
its own name after a while.
Like Jeezy and T.I.
Yeah.
named road music
Yeah.
trap, but then trap turned into drill.
Yeah.
Drill, it's just an evolution of rap.
Evolution,
Yeah.
man. And you know what it is? I never.
So weird, isn't it?
I don't like saying I started things. I think I like the word
was there,
pioneer,
bro.
because pioneer, don't mean you necessarily started something.
You was in it though.
You was in it and you at the forefront and you made it popular.
Like your first generation.
Yeah, your first
yeah.
generation.
Facts.
You're one of
Drill
the
in our country.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man's
I
first
don't say
generation.
I started because why I say that is the 60s and the Brixton youths also made it popular by bringing the Chicago thing to England. Made it a thing of, all right, it's a thing we can talk about.
We reply to each other and that.
So I never ever take that from them. I never take that from them because I was more like, even though before that I used to talk about my drills and whatnot, I was more trap oriented, and when they brought in that, they gave me a way to talk about my side of the story as well.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll never take it from them, you get me? But I just hate when it,
I know what you mean, though.
There's two different arguments.
Claiming it.
There's two different arguments. Because you can't say who started Chicago drill. It'll be Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh. And you can't say UK drill because everyone jumping on UK.
UK drill developed later.
That's UK. That's more recent. Chicago beats.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? So it's a difficult conversation. We have to kind of break it down. But they're in the forefront. Brixton youths, Brixton Hill youths, man.
I think you give it to Chicago for inventing it, but I think you give UK the credit for
coming with it early.
I think UK spread it because
our beats are better later.
New York, end of the day, New York. Bro, I might not be the expert, bro. But
let me tell you what's funny.
A
couple years back, I found a tune called "Spinning," and they used one of my beats I used on the mixtape, American use some New York. I'm spinning. I'm spinning. I forgot how it goes here. But I was like, brother, these guys, they're spitting
on
like
your
us.
beat.
It's just us now. It's English beat.
Yeah.
They're rapping like us. I'm like, yo, this was like 5-6 years ago, bro.
I used to live in New York.
It was on like 10K. I put it on my snap, I put it on my snap like, bro, these youths are there. You get me? Bro, next day it's on like a mil, bro. No, I don't even say it's off me, but a couple man took it and put it on their
shared
snap.
it,
bro, this is where the
caught fire.
fire. Say, people might give it up to Chicago for the legacy, but
what we're seeing now is
today's drill sounds more like UK drill influence than Chicago drill influence.
Sometimes I'll watch a G Herbo interview.
I made a tune with that.
We're so alike. We're so alike.
Now you on that tune, I made a tune with him, and he ended up dying. Nick Blicky.
I've heard of Nick Blicky,
I made a tune with him.
He's in the 22 Gs.
Yeah, bro.
They're my people's ops, but
bro, I got a tune with him in my
I'm GSC.
That's how early it is. He shouted me to let man know that man's a pioneer. They're hearing what man's doing and they're shouting, man. Man done a tune with, he's the youth that's on that tune, that spinning.
I know him.
Yeah, the twirlers.
They're hard, bro. That's the tune called.
I know the Blickies, man. They're folks.
And I had that tune with him, bro. He died
He Chose and woes.
Time after, I was like, bro.
The Chose and the woos.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, that's how intact man was.
See what I'm trying to say? That's why I bring out the Chicago early.
Like, don't UK production anyway now.
Axel beats and Reeko.
Like UK production, fuck it, innit? Like outside of the,
we got the best drill beats.
Outside of the Chicago pocket, anyone else who touches drill, it's really UK beats.
New York drill comes from UK, not Chicago. That's the truth.
No, for real. Bro.
I'd love to have a part 2 though.
Come on, man.
Can we do a part 2?
100%.
Hey, before you go.
We only do a part 2
when
I'm active. I ain't active.
That's what I was gonna say. Before you go, is there music on the way though? Before you go, is there music on the way? Obviously, we've touched on bare past shit.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly.
I got hella music. I got.
You still look young, blood.
I could drop. I know niggas think I'm old as fuck.
22 in that.
You get me? But listen, I'm gonna what's it called? Yeah, I got loads of music. But it's just me waiting for the right time. Like I say, bro, I love inventing. I love starting. I love.
You're not on the wave.
The first, I hate being in the wave, so I'm just waiting. And I'll be real. It's looking like the perfect time lately. Not a lot's happening. Not a lot of people.
It's been quiet.
It's quiet. So I'm gonna start patterning. But I don't need to work. I've worked.
Yeah, you've already worked. Yeah. I'm pulling up to the next session.
Nah, please do,
come on, man. I'm there.
Need that still.
I'm in there. You know what? It's been my favorite episode.
It's
been my favorite episode, bro. Yeah.
Come on, we'll definitely do a part 2. As soon as I get cracking. Start coming
Once
back
the album's ready or the EP's
all
ready,
of that dropping, I'm back in the game, I'm back in the mode again, we'll come again.
This one's epic, man. Bobby Kasanga, I love you, bro, but this one's better than your one.
I'll cover my guy.
You know what I'm saying? Big you up, but yo.
Listen,
you know what
anybody, I had the fluff in my hair that time.
No fluff in the head
even
today.
show about
This
the
time
fluff,
clean.
bro.
It's clean this
I
time.
didn't show you about no fluff, rude boy.
We could have had more tissue on the table today, but
Yeah.
we ain't done it
Yeah, we
for
could
all
have
of
some
us.
tissue. I was
For
sweating
all of
out.
us.
Sweating
It's hot
out.
in here, man.
Bruv,
It's hot in here.
you've changed colour in the middle, bruv. Don't-
Yeah, probably.
You've-
Bro, secretly,
Look, you can see it now, bruv. Your face changed colour,
Oh,
bruv.
shit, he's sweating out.
You are
Bro,
dying.
after
You're
the
dying
shit,
out here,
bro.
bruv.
I just told the
I had a
rappers.
migraine
I
last
listen.
night. I didn't sleep. So I
The
took my
rappers,
eyes.
yeah, the rappers that man spoke about, bro. No hard feelings. I'm not gonna
Nah,
do.
it's love.
I'm not gonna do you nothing. I joking. Hey, listen, I know hard feelings. I just took how it is, man. I can't go to keep holding certain things in. You get me, like.
It's all love and respect.
And
and
listen,
manners.
if it's over music, bro, look at me in my face, bro. I don't give a fuck,
toss.
bro. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would, if anything, I'll make a tune for you.
Yeah.
And that means I'm not gonna touch you.
Listen, big up, man.
You heard it.
Trust
Reeko
me.
Squeeze, my
Reeko
boy.
Squeeze.
We got your back. You got our
Reeko
back.
Squeeze.
Pause.
Me.
And we make it happen. Look out for the new music. Follow him up on the Instagram, YouTube, everything. Is in me. I'm a cutting chew.
Subscribe and like.
Trust me.
He's in Grove, but he's from Grove.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Alright,
me?
you feel me?
Hey, you get me?
Like a mobile, run the check, man.
Like a thing.
Bomb.
Boom.
My guy.